What is up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up?
What is up?
What's up, everybody? Yo,
What is
what's
up,
going
Jebby?
on? Yeah, how you
I
guys
don't.
doing?
Yeah.
What's going
See,
on?
Jebby's getting you. Let's go.
Yeah, what's going on?
I love it, guys. I love it. I'm not going to scream right now just for the sake of not driving my dog crazy, but man. All right. So
He's
there she
already
goes.
crazy.
There she
You
goes.
heard me and
So,
Jebby's like.
we're pretty
Yo,
much we're just going to go ahead and kick off with this, man. We're waiting on Josh. Can't rush greatness. It's all good. We're waiting on you, Josh. We love you. But we got some stuff to talk about today. But man,
few
once
things.
again, Katie is the MVP. All right,
She's the
the
hero.
absolute MVP. She did this awesome layout real quick. Let's see. We'll see it once we start moving everything over. She's got it all hooked up, man. It looks really cool. Awesome job. MVP, ladies and gentlemen.
MVP.
Woo.
Man,
MVP.
man, it's been a while. Kevin, I'm so happy that you're on here, Kevin. Real
Thank you,
quick,
man.
since we've been missing you, let's just sidetrack for a second. What are you feeling about this new Venom series?
The Lethal Protector one.
No, the actual Venom series
Oh,
itself.
the actual Venom series. I think
I've
it's
been
been
waiting to
really,
hear.
really slow, dude. I've actually haven't been too impressed with it too much, actually. I think the whole Meridius, like Meridius as a villain is kind of weird to me, and I mean, I hope it kind of pays off, but like I'm getting really kind of close to kind of like ditching the whole series. I'm getting
Which
close.
Josh was talking about that, and I can totally understand that, and I can totally respect that. But in the words of Eddie's mullet, simmer down now. What's up, Eddie's mullet? What is up, dude? Simmer down now, Kev. I think it
Simmer
might
down.
eventually pick up. It's definitely a slow burn, and coming from Donny Cates, it is kind of
Yeah.
like, it was kind of balls to the wall there for a minute. Now it's kind
Yeah,
of like,
and I was expecting that. I mean, I knew that there were some really big shoes to fill after that last run, and I didn't know what. I didn't have too high expectations, but I did a little bit because of Rom V. I mean, I was
yeah,
familiar with Rom V's writing with the new Swamp Thing run, which I've absolutely loved, and that has been completely different. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is a different character, but like, I don't know. I just had some expectations of what I saw from Swamp Thing on what could have been bled through to Venom, but I don't know. I think I just hope it pays off in the end. Like I said, the whole timeline thing, like it's not just because of Venom, but anything that has timeline related and where we're going into futures and different multiverses, like it kind of is off-putting for me a little bit. Just like anything with space, like if things take place in
yeah.
space, like I'm just like I don't know, I just can't get into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
What's
one of those niches that I can't explain. It's just the way I am.
I can understand because when we went from uh the Agent Venom series into the Space Knight series, once it became outer space and stuff like that, I was
You
not
were out of
feeling it
it.
whatsoever.
Yeah, I remember when that.
Stayed in, but I did not enjoy it.
I remember when they announced that, and I was like, "Ugh," and I saw the design of Venom. I was like, "Ooh, I don't know. That's not for me." The other thing I want to point out too about the new Venom run too is I'm not a huge fan of Brian Hitch's artwork so far. I feel like I'm seeing a whole lot of the same thing where like we see Venom in these very weird poses and there happens to be like bodies flying all over the place at times. And I think the whole like I I don't know if he's like doing it to homage it or he's just being cheap and lazy where he's like, using the Venom movie poster. He's been using the sideshow statue pieces, and I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't know if that's like intentional or like, hey, like, look what I can do, or it's just like, I'm fucking lazy today and I don't feel like drawing, like, coming up with the panel, so I'm just going to use this. This looks good.
I think it's intentional in a way of trying to pay homage, but like I said, I'm not a fan of the movie, so keep it
Yeah.
out of my comics, man. And
Yeah, true.
as as ignorant as that sounds, it's just how I feel about it. With that being said, the background that Katie made is from the Venom movie, but it is an awesome image. I will give it that. I got the Japanese movie poster hanging up right here, just because that is such a cool image.
So
That's the best
okay,
thing to
so
come from
but
that movie.
if he's using stuff from the movie, is it like for the newcomers who are getting into comics because of the movie, and it's
Probably.
like, oh, that's from the movie, like, oh, I'm pumped about that, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Probably.
I want more
And
neon.
it's
More
funny
neon.
because it
More
was posted
cowbell.
on the Venom. It was
More
posted on the Venom
cowbell.
Facebook that Katie made this
Yeah.
this meme of it. You know, like, oh, you know, don't copy my homework or make it look different or something like that. And she posted it, and a lot of people were saying, like, I cannot believe that people complain that basically, like, the movie, like, they were trying to say that the movie scenes were paying homage to the comic and not the comic paying homage to the movie. And it's like, dude, this
People were posting saying that I was like complaining about a comic accurate movie. I'm like, no, guys, it's the other way.
yeah, there's a lot of it was alarming. A lot of people were like, "Oh, these admins are stupid. They're going about." I was just like, "Oh man, God bless all
I
y'all."
told if I hate Venom, then I should just get out. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like, oh, okay. Have you ever read a comic, bro? Like, why? You know, somebody said something along the lines of, everyone expects Venom to eat people. Do you even read comics? Like, it doesn't happen or something like that. And I just got so triggered. I just posted like 30 pictures of Venom from the comics eating people. And I'm like,
The people who are saying this
My
are the
God.
people who just got done watching Venom Let There Be Carnage a few months ago, and just because they saw that movie, they know they are the encyclopedia of comic books. All right, so I
they're
don't
just
know.
rock hard.
You guys ever see that meme? You know, the one where Batman's in the what do you call it, chair, and he's like,
The
"I am
Mobius
God."
chair.
The Mobius chair. He's like, I am God now.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
You know that meme where
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you become a god to your friends because actually know everything about the movies. Which the fucking movies have nothing to do with the comics, so we
No.
actually don't know shit.
No.
I just love that they become so godlike that they start screaming at admins of pages like, y'all don't know shit. Like, thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Nah,
Debbie.
that just sounds like toxic Twitter, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not on Twitter, so
Toxic.
My
I wouldn't
God.
know.
Dude,
God, they
My
like to fight.
my
They
life has
fight hard.
it's over the top. My life has changed since I got on Twitter. It's just, I barely get on there because it's so negative. So
Yo, they
negative.
wanna-
It's just
you
trolls
say
and fake
anything-
accounts arguing with each other.
And they
I
just
heard
want
it's a
to
cesspool.
they want to just shit on you.
It's
Oh.
horrible. That's what's wrong with the world. Not this country, the world. Hey, Jebby, what you drinking on there?
What am I having? I think it's called like beaver paw or some shit.
It's very
Beaver
Canadian
pie?
of you.
Yeah, it's like
Well, hey,
bear's paw.
cheers.
It's called bear's paw. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
I'm drinking a symbiote.
Excellent. Cheers. I mean, no, it's so
No,
good.
I just keep them in an ink bottle so it doesn't look suspicious.
All right, well, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me whip out these awesome graphics that Katie's got.
Thanks for giving me the time to talk about the new Venom series. I appreciate it.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you to get on here so you could actually talk about it, because you were one of the few people in the group chat that's like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this.
Nah.
Fair
So
enough.
it's good to finally hear it. So as I said before, check out the background and these little look down at the corner here. Venom Lethal Protector Volume 2, issue number 1, MVP. Katie, that is so bad.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you, Katie.
Oh, I'm getting sidetracked. One thing I did want to touch on is, like you said, you were excited about Rom V, and you've read his work prior, and you're a fan of him. So he did write Carnage that we're going to be going over, and
Yeah.
that was probably the best symbiote book to come out since before King in Black. For real, that's not what I was expecting at all. That was so goddamn good. And then to look at Venom, it's definitely strange. There's a huge difference, but it's the same writer, so it's like, what is going on? Whatever dark grittiness that you have going on in Carnage, like, put a little bit of that in the Venom too. I get we're slowly getting it, but
And after coming from like a big horror story, Ewing or whatever, Ewing, yeah, Ewing,
Oh, Ewing.
Al Ewing, yeah. Anyways, like coming from Immortal Hulk, and that's just horror, and that's creepy body
Yeah.
horror, and all this shit. And now we got like this lighter Star Wars fucking story going on. And now hating on Star Wars, I'll get destroyed. No hating on Star Wars. I'm not hating on Star Wars. I'm just saying it's more of that shit. I'm hating on Star Wars.
You're hating on Star Wars. So yeah, going back to Eddie's mullet, he's been talking about. He's been waiting for like some street level Venom stories, and this right here, ladies and gentlemen,
This is it.
This is actually written by David Michelini. How you say his last name?
Michelini.
Michelini.
Like the frozen food tray. Like get a touch of Michelini. No, come on.
We're not
Nope.
touching any Michelinis.
Oh man, no, but he's the co-creator of Venom, and he used to write back in the day. I'm pretty sure he wrote Lethal Protector, the original storyline. So
Yes, he did.
kind of interesting that they went in this direction. The reason why I wanted to go over this first is because, how do I put this politely? This is not filler issue, but it's not. There's nothing really major about this book. It's a throwback to the 90s. It's riddled with nostalgia. I'll give it that. It's got the wacky villains. It's just like, if you go back to the original 90s Venom comics, this fits right in. So I think it's cool
really
that
does.
they're able to do that.
There's
But,
so many David Michelini tropes in this comic book that it like his name didn't even have to be printed on the book. Like I would have read it and known right away. Like, yep, I would swear on my life that this is a David Michelini written book right here.
Yeah, it's like I said, complete throwback, which I can appreciate, but there's really nothing earth-shattering about this. And one thing that I kind of feel is a little weird is, why Lethal Protector? We already have a Lethal Protector, so that just kind of muddies the waters with all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's why Lethal Protector, because David Michelini is writing it, so he wrote that, and that's what Venom was in the 90s. We're going back to that time. And 3, the most important one is that Marvel knows it will make them money.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's exactly what this feels like, which I'm fine with it
pretty much
because there's
put
not 50
Venom
covers.
on shit, and people will grab it just because it's Venom. So we got to give like some major credit to this art, though. Like
Yes.
Ivan Ferrelli, or however you say his name. Let me tell you, fuck, he is killing it. He is on point on the look of Venom, just the dynamic. He's got like that kind of Coelho feel, but
Yes.
I don't know. He's definitely got that like kinetic energy when he's like the symbiote fucking tendrils are going around, and he's just, but it's like Venom, he just hits and cleans up the mess afterwards, and that's what I really liked about like all that art. Just loved it was so brutal. And that's kind of the Venom shit I've been missing.
This artwork reminds me of Ivan Coelho. It's not there yet. Like Ivan Coelho has like a different edge, a different darkness to him, but it is pretty close up there. Like, I was, and this is the first time this artist is on Venom. This is the first time we get to see his version of Venom. So does the artist do the same for the cover? Is it the same artist for the cover?
For the A cover, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's Paula Sequeira.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Sequeira, sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So I love this cover, by the way. It totally gives me like early Todd McFarlane vibes. I mean, I know, like, if you're gonna try to make money, like you're gonna rip off someone else's artwork or style. But I mean, I love it. It looks great. This is everything that I see in the Venom. I'm all along the lines like with Todd McFarlane sometimes. Like I'm not like, I don't always like to see the humongous tongue on Venom. Like, so when he has a shorter tongue or a medium-sized tongue, like that's a real treat. I really like it. But this cover is awesome, dude. I love him like squishing the spider. That's just like a little like I don't know, like a cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake. I love this guy's expression, the colors, really fantastic, and of course the interior artwork looks really good. It's really cool to see this person express his takes on Venom. And for me, this is the number one thing about this comic book. It was all artwork.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And to point out the guy's reaction, I'm just loving the fact he's just chilling in the sewers, just having himself a sip on some beer. Like I'm telling you, this is so
Instagram, so you should look him up and follow him.
Yes.
Who's
When's
that? The
last
artist?
Time? Do you guys remember
who did the cover?
Oh, okay. Paul Security.
Also, the person who did the I'm sorry. The person who did the coloring on this also did a fantastic job. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of the times the colorists don't get as much credit as the artists, but I mean, the way that they colored Venom here is top notch. It's really good.
Artistically, this is a 9.8 for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
The gum to teeth ratio.
Yeah, I love it.
Let me tell you, gum to teeth ratio. It's important. For me, this is almost like a mix between Bagley and Quello, like right in the middle somewhere.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, especially that middle panel right there, the Katang, his face, that does look like Bagley, and that goes right to Eddie's Mullet's comment right here. Ivan drew it like when Bagley still gave a shit. Go ahead and say what you were saying, Jeb, because they brought back some 90s characters. That was one of them in particular. I was just like, oh, this is cool to see him again.
Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out where this timeline sat in this comic. And it's definitely before Sinner Takes All. We got that pretty much figured out because Anne's still alive in this thing.
Yeah.
And you know what actually threw me off was the flip phones.
Yeah. I don't know. They're trying to modernize.
That's I know. I'm just being nitpicky, but so that was like still kind of like throwing me off on the timeline. So I was just like trying to figure that part out. But the villains are hilarious. I'm pretty sure it was like Jagged Bow and Death Shield. So these were characters from Spider-Man that it was one of those, I think it had to do with Spider-Man's parents kind of story and the whole Red Skull, like around that time when they were talking about that in the 90s. And then those characters were actually trained by Taskmaster. And then they were to be like the evil Avengers or whatever, but they were terrible then. And they're terrible now. They actually did show up in the Agent Venom series when Lord Ogre...
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, Lord Ogre had all the mercenaries going after Flash there. But, those guys, they're definitely, like, deep cuts. So it's kind of nice. Of course, they would use, like, 90s villains. So you probably get, like, fucking Solo, and you'll see, like, all those kind of guys in this book.
Yeah, and so like to anybody who was reading too and didn't know, like they didn't point out like that they were trained by Taskmaster, but just reading the sentence that one of the characters say, like that they were from they trained under Taskmaster. So like I thought that was pretty important to some people. If they were reading, they're not familiar with these characters. I mean, not a lot of people are going to know these characters unless you're Jeb. I mean, Jeb loves these characters. Jeb is an encyclopedia, dude. But the characters are quirky and they're kind of funny. But I mean, seeing one of them die was awesome. I mean, and then Venom like being like, yeah, you know what? I don't waste my time, just honoring myself or whatever he says by eating the dead. You know what I mean? I mean, just look at this panel right here. This panel is so great right here, dude.
What is up, Adam?
Adam, what's up?
It is. And there's the characters right there. Blood Spider. We're doing it live, goddammit! The dude in the background, Blood Spider, that's his name, right? Am I saying this wrong?
Yeah. You're right.
I've always liked, I don't know why, I like the way it looks. It's like a mixture of the black suit Spider-Man and a mixture of like the normal Spider-Man. But that is a nice, that is a nice shot. Yes.
It's a cool splash page.
Yeah.
Don't even say the word. Second breath. Anyway, this was pretty cool. There's a lot of Bagley vibes going on here. I like the way, like you said, he literally kills this guy. That right there, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool.
And I missed that. That's what I was missing. You know what I mean? That violent Venom. Like, you know what? Here's a fucking card, dude. You're done.
We're still missing it. We're still missing it. This was fascinating, though. The symbiote basically contemplates like just eating this guy. You know, just eating his brains. And Eddie kind of just like, oh, you know, we don't eat. I can't remember exactly what it says. It's right there, but I can't remember. Something along the lines of we don't eat spoiled food or something like that. Yeah. So that was kind of interesting. And then here we go. We got a kid in the 80s with a flip phone, camera phone, just taking pictures and videos of Venom to, I guess, put on the news.
Look at that.
And then right here, this is Jeb. This has Jeb written all over it. So I guess, you know, we can pretty much read it right here. News at noon newsbreak. This just in, Channel 9 has obtained exclusive footage of the deranged felon called Venom battling a little-known trio of costumed villains, going by the unlikely names of Jagged Bow, Death Shield, and Blood Spider. The hapless team was no match for, and I guess it just kind of fades off, and then we got this dude right here. So right away when I read this, I'm like, are they about to do some random first appearance or some shit? And I honestly don't know if this is a first appearance. But Buck Mitty, what a name. Professor Buck Mitty. What's up, Ruben?
AKA
Buck Mitty to swallow his pride and seek gainful employment. Time for humbug to soar again. Now, was this actually a fucking character? Was this a character before this?
Look at that.
Hold on.
Fucking
look
at him, dude.
Look at this. There's so many things to click.
What did I say, dude? The encyclopedia of comics right here.
You are a fucking savage.
Humbug. And also Solo, but...
That's incredible. What issue number is that?
It's Web of Spider-Man 19.
There you go. For anybody who wants to get this first appearance of this A-list character. Anyway,
okay, so... Let's be honest, this character is actually perfect for Venom.
It was, and that's what's so fucking stupid about it. Like, he had Venom shook. Or let me say Eddie. He had him shook.
So
I mean, look at that costume. I'd be fucking shook too. You kidding me? This guy come running at me?
No. So they basically explain. So, like, Humbug's ability is to like create sound from bugs and then amplify them into a weapon. So it was like that was a perfect villain for Venom in the freaking 90s, man. When Venom still had weaknesses.
Oh shit! What's up, Geek Pen? That Web of Spider-Man issue started to go up a few weeks ago. Dude, this motherfucker, he's got Eddie on the ropes. Okay, he's going straight to the top of the A-list. Fuck all the comic speculators you ever know of. You hearing it right here, right now. Get a 9.8 of that. Quick!
It was funny. I was talking about this book a couple weeks ago.
That dude, because you knew this is going to be the hot 10 right here, hot 10. So here, I thought this was a pretty cool scene because this is something we don't really see too much. And then think of literally having every damn page in this video. I kind of cut little panels out just to leave it to y'all's imagination. But right here, you just see like a park, you know, normal day, typical thing. And Eddie's just kind of like chilling in the trees, just having a little discussion with his symbiote, but he like not saying we. So that was kind of interesting, and like the symbiote feels some sort of way about it. But I just liked how they show him just overwatching everybody, not in like a creepy way, like lethal protector.
He's the lethal protector.
Exactly,
like a guard dog.
I thought it was cool, like that. You know, that's pretty cool. You don't normally see him like in the trees in the day. You always see him like in the alley or in the sewers beating the piss out of drunks or something.
Yeah, he's in the park. I'm in the park, bitch.
So just fast forwarding a whole bunch of dialogue. If you all want to figure it out, go buy the book. Go buy the book. So Eddie's kind of just walking around, and there's like this I forget what it's called, but they're having some sort of festival going on, and he's just kind of like looking at everyone's costumes, talking to him symbiote, and he sees this guy, and he's like,
Who the fuck
what the hell's up with this guy? It looks like he's about to attack. And look, you see right here, this is why Humbug ain't no joke. All right, don't be sleeping. 9.8. Quick.
He's somewhat of a joke.
do you guys actually want to know the only bad thing is that Humbug's been dead since World War Hulk.
Oh, okay. So, well, hey, you know, this is going back in time.
Humbug's gone, guys.
It don't matter.
He's been dead since
Marvel.
World War Hulk. He got infected with a brood and became a bug dude.
We all know that death in comics don't mean shit. They don't mean shit.
Yeah, it does. He's a bug.
Unless you're Humbug.
He comes back as brood Humbug.
Nah,
that would be cool, dude. I love the brood.
Like the whole story is like long, so for me to explain it all would take forever.
I love how he eats the cockroach.
You know that. Yeah, and I like how when he eats it, Homeboy's just like, "Why? Why would you do that?" Like he takes
no,
my precious. Why would you do that to my dog?
Men in Black with the giant cockroach he stepped on, and he's all like, "Now it's a problem."
But yet again, those fucking pages of Venom, those panels look fucking sick.
Yeah, how they show his face at the top panel, but also like Humbug's suit. I mean, it's hilarious. It's draped on him. That's kind of another thing I love about this series is the comedic tones. Like, there's actually a lot of funny shit in this. When the part where, you know, the festival and all shit, but there's a homeless guy goes up to Venom and is like, "Yeah, can I have some money?" He's like, "No, figure your stuff out." And then Venom goes and robs the store, gives him the money, walks away, and then the cops pick up the homeless guy. It was so funny. I was like, "Aha!" Laugh out loud.
And that was typical. Like, that's how Eddie used to be. Just almost borderline like sociopath.
Yeah,
that was kind of interesting to see because he is not like that at all. Like the new Eddie would have never done that. He would have been like, "Oh my child, here's a symbiote."
Yeah.
So, and then you know, you kind of see the next few panels. Venom kind of like gathers himself real quick, tries to hit him with some webs, misses, and then he like zaps the webs with this insect sound, which starts to go back to symbiote from like Eddie. So
skitter.
Look at that.
And then he kind of dives up into the air here to do the from the top rope type of deal, and he jumps down. Which the center panel, that's classic Venom right there, diving down at you. That is classic Venom. But look what Humbug does to him. Humbug wants all the fucking smoke, dude. All the fucking smoke. And literally, like, he just incapacitates. He just incapacitates the symbiote, and you know, the cop starts showing up, and he gets distracted, and he looks back to Eddie and sees that Eddie pretty much hauled ass, so he starts hauling ass the other way, and that was kind of fascinating to see this like F-list character just put the work on Venom. Like that was kind of ridiculous. I guess hearing Jeb's story that he dies in World War Hulk, I was going to say I kind of hope Eddie just like eats him or something, but I guess not. But
it could still happen because nobody cares about this character. Nobody really knows about this character. So if they see him die,
after this, he's going to the top.
I don't know.
He's going to the fucking top. There's going to be a Humbug movie 2025. I'm telling you right now.
Maybe there's Humbug fans, eh? I know who he was.
If somebody is a straight up character collector of Humbug, God bless their soul. God bless their soul. So
this is my Humbug shrine.
We're starting a movement.
Yeah, it's $2. So right here, $2, no trading cards, no figures, no statues, just $2. Right here we got whatever the hell these guys' name are, Blood Spider and this other douchebag, but
Death Shield.
Humbug basically goes to them kind of like, "Oh, I see you guys got an opening in your job here because Homeboy's dead and wants to join with them," and they pretty much like, "Bro, get the fuck up out of here before you get worked." And they're all sitting here reading now that, you know, it's all over the news that Humbug just smoked Venom. So they're kind of like thinking to themselves like, we might actually have to recruit this guy, so he's about to be part of it. And then this right here was kind of interesting, but like also just total throwback to the 90s. Of course, Carlton Drake had to be brought up in this book, and they're pretty much working on something now for him to be able to control the Venom symbiote. So I have no idea.
Which is almost kind of connecting the new run.
Yeah. For something with mutagenic properties.
So God knows what that means.
So
or
yeah,
where this is going to go.
This Dr. Harwood chick is definitely a new character. I don't remember ever seeing her in any of the old books. And she's working on something that's mutagenic properties and can't, they want to test it on humans and things like that. Yeah. But then they're, like it says, they're trying to make Venom under their command. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting. This girl, watch out. I got funny stomach feelings about this girl. They're going to do something with her.
You got this chick, first appearance, and you got Humbug in here just making a fucking entrance. This book is going to the top of the most wanted comics of all time. 9.8 this shit, gentlemen.
9.8.
9.8. I want a Humbug remark stat.
Yeah. Bringing it back.
Hi, so CGC. When you guys slab this book, can you put a cockroach in the slab, please?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, at the very top.
I like that.
At the very top, the new what do they call the labels? So we're pretty much at the end of this issue. Let's see what else Katie's got here. Right here, I'm just going to solo this because I'm going to take a little smokety smoke so nobody can see me. But this right here, David Nakayama. This is the fucking cover of the week. I absolutely love everything about this. The light baby blue trade dress. The fact that Spider-Man is actually serving him brains. Venom himself looks fucking terrific. Then he's got this little bib on with brains on it, which David hid in there in the brain matter part. It says Venom. And then we got the slightly yellowed barcode dead center.
Yeah, man.
I love this cover. This is the Symbiote Elite book of the week in my opinion. And you want to know why? It's because Humbug's in it, son!
It's the only book this week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, one thing I have to say about this series that I'm really enjoying is definitely the nostalgia's there. We get back to kind of Eddie talking to himself, not, the symbiote's not really talking in this, and he's got no real voice. And it's all basically Eddie talking in third person. Which
is funny because that's how it used to be. And then all of a sudden, the symbiote one day just turned around and was like, I love you. I want tater tots.
There's a question. There's a question. When did Venom have a voice? What issue did Venom get a voice?
That's a good question. But hey, shit is so nice. I had to do it twice.
Everybody out there. When did Venom have a voice?
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
There we go. Hey, Josh, I'm going to set it off for you. I'm going to set it off for you, bro. Hold on.
Wow.
Why is it not doing it?
What you got for me?
I don't know.
Right now, nothing.
Yeah, it's lagging out on me.
Yo, I tell that traffic is rough.
Why?
Traffic is rough.
It's not working. I have no idea.
Broke it.
Live.
Look at that. It's gone. It's gone. It was that damn beat.
Oh, shit.
Damn. What happened? It worked in the beginning. Oh, yeah. Look, now we're all switched up. But yeah, so nice I had to do it twice, baby. Plus, you know how I do. I like to sandwich my books.
Man, honestly, I was pissed. All the ones that I found had this scuff mark right near the top. So I was out.
I'm kind of glad you said that.
Either get a nice one or not worth it.
I felt that about these. Did anybody have an issue with these?
Bro, I'm so glad you guys brought this up. I've been debating whether or not to say this. I've been debating whether or not to talk about this, but the paper quality of the books this week was the absolute worst I've ever seen in my life. There was a Shang-Chi over at my comic shop over here, and the dude was like, bro,
bless you.
Look at this. He was like, "Look
Like
at this.
tissue
I've never
paper.
seen anything like it, dude. I've never seen anything like it. It felt like I could have literally like blown my nose with it and just balled it up with no problem, like a real tissue. It was crazy.
It's a good thing you were going to sandwich that book.
Bro, it would have. Oh man, I would have devastated.
Well, at least it's absorbent. Definitely absorbent, so you're good.
Yeah, just one and done. Just ball it up, throw it away.
Yeah, ball it up, throw it away.
I think
Yo,
don't quote me on that, but I don't know if anybody else has a copy of this and can confirm this, but I think that eye is like color up, fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have one.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't grab one of those. I don't know. I wasn't a fan.
It's the books this week, dude.
Whoa. I just saw a fucking Symbiote Elite sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Look at that.
Man. You sweet, man.
What in the fuck? Where the fuck is my sweatshirt, man?
Hey, listen, I asked everybody, man.
It's customized.
I asked everybody, when I was getting these done, first and foremost, I went to the head honcho. I went to Mr. Null, old man himself. I went to him and I came up with, that the concept, like, y'all would like to get these done. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like, it kind of comes off the sweater.
How much do I have to fucking pay? What is your PayPal right now?
We'll talk about it after. Actually, he's supposed to be getting at me too, because he was supposed to be getting the shirt done. So we're working on. We slow process, but we definitely got things coming out. And for anybody watching, contact Old Man Venom. We've been talking about it for a while, but he's actually going to be possibly doing some merch sooner than later. So these are just mock-ups, man. These are just mock-ups, but
the OG.
That don't fucking look like a mock-up. That looks pro, bro.
It looks great. He has another one too, Kevin.
And God, it's tight,
man.
It's a different color.
And God, it's tight. That is such a tight hoodie. Oh yeah, baby, it's tight.
You're tight like a tiger.
Hey, JFK, hang up there a second, baby. Hang up a second there. That's a great segue because we're actually about to get into that book, and then we'll do a little show and tell of our pickups real quick.
I'm gonna be quiet on this then because I don't read.
Bro.
That team is really corny to me, so I'm just too traditional a fanism. I don't read that. I haven't even read the Venom. I read all the Carnage stuff. Yeah, you see, that's why I knew we was talking about Carnage. But yeah, I'm out of the loop. Them doing a whole Lethal Protector and not having Mark Bagley on board. I said, you guys can kiss my ass. I'm not touching it. I didn't buy the book. I didn't pick up the book. I avoided that shit.
I didn't buy the book either, honestly.
So I'll be quiet and let you guys discuss it. It's gonna be spoilers. I seen.
Hold on. Before we
spoilers for me too.
Before we get into this new book, shouldn't we all say our final review about the Venom issue?
Yeah,
yes, we should. Yeah. There's a lot going on. Real quick before we do that, because there's a whole bunch of comments I've been missing. There's been a lot going on, and I apologize for missing a lot of these comments, but there's two I definitely want to highlight. Number one, going back to this, didn't the symbiote first start telling Gargan he was a weak piece of shit from Eddie's mullet?
Yeah,
you might be right. You might be right, because the symbiote did talk to him and tell him, basically, you are fucking pathetic all the time. And that transitions to now we get Eddie and Venom have this like, I love you, let's eat tater tots. And it's like,
I hate it.
Yeah, because the symbiote did say to the Gargan he would like eat him and stuff. They'll eat your brain while you're sleeping and stuff like that.
From the inside.
Yeah, I remember that.
He told him he literally told him. Yeah, he literally told him, I will eat you from the inside if you don't stop being a bitch.
What happened to that Venom, man? I want that.
That's
Venom
what I'm saying. I think that Venom got absorbed when the Guardians of the Galaxy planted the symbiotes, because the original symbiote jumped off of Flash and just went into the planet to get cleansed, and that's when they presented him with the Space Knight. And I've always felt like something went wrong there, and in my eyes, they should have had the sinisterness of the Venom symbiote potentially corrupt that whole damn planet. You know what I mean? Like turn them all evil.
That would have been crazy.
But he literally showed jump into the planet and absorb like a drop of water into a cup of water, and then these creatures come by with a new one, like we present you, and it was the Space Knight look, so it was completely different. I've always felt like something happened there. And also he was pointing out that I'm losing it because of these comments. There was a fuck up with the printer. They used the wrong rolls. They definitely had something go wrong this week with all the Marvel comic books. So
Hi,
it's a
Kelsey.
tough week. It's a tough
Yeah,
week.
fuck you,
What's up,
Kelsey.
Kelsey?
I love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you too, buddy. I love you.
I agree with that, but I can't really agree with that because 1 second, I'm gonna show you guys. You know how I do things, man. We don't do things once. We do multiple sandwiches over here. So
You know what? I grabbed one.
Lord have mercy.
Did I grab one
Lord
of those?
have mercy. Lord have
And
mercy.
JFK, if that was multiple copies of fucking the first appearance of Humbug, dude, you'd be fucking rich, dude. You could retire tomorrow. Fuck.
That's right, baby. That's right.
All right, hold up,
That's what you should've-
fellas.
Yeah.
Buckle your pants
This is the
back up.
book-
Pull your pants up.
Yo, this is the
Hold
best
up.
book of the day.
Let's do the initial.
Humbug. Humbug.
Let's hear
all
it.
the way.
Let's hear it. Katie, what's your overall thoughts on Venom Lethal Protector issue 1?
I felt like big fan service with all the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go in there. Yeah, it is. This book has been sauteed in pure nostalgia. Pure nostalgia. So that's pretty cool. Humbug, my life will not be complete until I get a 9.8 with a remark.
With a cockroach sealed in it.
Yes, with the cockroach sealed in the slab. All kinds of bugs, centipedes, all that. It's just fun. It takes it right back to the wacky '90s comic book. The art is a treat, so it's cool. It's cool. It's nothing to like lose your mind over. That's my initial thought.
Yeah.
Jebby.
Well, I'm going to say that, yeah, it was some good hits from the 90s. Yeah, it brought back great obscure characters like Humbug, who is, rest in peace. He's passed away, but you never know with comics. I love the comedic undertones. I thought that was great. I'm still kind of can't figure out where the hell the timeline is. I like Eddie back to basics. He's just a big freaking bulldog, smashes shit. I liked all that. I love the kinetic energy of the fight scenes. Yeah, I can say this was a fun book. It's not meant to probably be like, I don't know, super serious like his shit is right now. Like, this was just back to brooding. Oh, fucking woe is me. Everything's rough. I'm freaking whatever, but I'm just gonna try to help people and eat some people along the way. I guess I don't know. I give it a good solid 6. Solid 6.
Out of what? 10?
Out of 10, yeah, definitely solid 6 out of 10. It
There you go.
I don't know. It wasn't bad at all. Had me laughing out
No,
loud.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but like I said, it was nothing to really lose your mind over. Especially, I hate to even bring it up, but how many was there exclusives for this issue?
Just
There
the
was
one.
Just one?
Wasn't there a Bill
One or two.
Sienkiewicz
Wow.
cover?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was a
think
B
there's-
cover.
Yeah.
That was a B
Was
cover.
that the one with the
one
with the-
exclusive?
like on the skull, the chair one? With the
Skull,
overly
chair.
big skull he's standing on?
Oh, Perillo.
Yeah,
Lucio
the
Perillo.
Perillo one.
Yeah, with the giant rooster. Damn, there was one exclusive.
Yeah, that was a Carnival Comics book, I believe it was.
Was
It
it?
was just stupid.
Yeah, I know they got one up there, so I believe that's what it was for.
It was stupid.
Which is, I do not know
It's clever.
that is
It's
the-
clever.
That is
That's
the split partnership of Scorpion Comics. Not that they are separated. That is Carnivore Comics was part of Scorpion Comics, and now they have split and both went their own ways. And now the cool owner owns Carnivore Comics.
No shit. I would have. I thought Scorpion was pretty much done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it was two owners, and they split ways. They went their own ways. So the cool guy, the honest guy, the upscale guy, that Carnival Comics is his.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does, and that's why it's so funny to me.
Fucking.
Oh,
That's
glorious.
That's a terrible cover. I just want to say.
It is.
It was.
No shade, but I hate Perillo's work. I can't. I don't think I own a single.
He's
Perillo book.
had he's had one good one, and I think it was that Red Goblin one for Red Goblin Red Death. I like that one. Everything else, like he had a Werewolf by Night one that I was just like, this is so bad.
He did a Spider Carnage recently, and I was very tempted to get it, and I didn't do it. I was very tempted to get it, but I caved in the moment. Like, a little over 34 boxes of books, and I don't have a single Perillo cover. He's also fairly new as far as artist wise, like within the last decade. So he's not somebody I'm highly chasing covers after. Like, hell no. So,
yeah, he's not dying right away like everyone else. Everyone's so old now. My God, it sucks.
I feel like we got a lot of talent in the industry right now.
I'm just saying all the guys we grew up with
could do it all. Ivan Coelho could do it all.
Yeah.
I agree.
Josh.
I agree, but I disagree. Like I said, them having just the title Lethal Protector, Venom series, then bringing the OG in this, I'm like, how the fuck do you not have Bagley on this? I can't touch this shit. You got me. This is the man that literally ran this, and on top of that, had one of the longest running Spider-Man runs in existence. How do you do this without this man? You can kiss my ass. You can keep this corny shit. I'm good. All them variants, I hate that. I hate that shit. I hate it. Are you joking? Come on.
I love it, bro. I mean, the interior artist.
The interior not bad. I wish he was on Venom right now.
Yeah.
No comment.
This was the Venom series right now. This artist this isn't bad.
Where was that one panel? I probably skipped it. That's
he looks
nice
like a
splash.
fucking shark. He's just like
Oh, dude, when he looks more like monstrous in the face, oh yeah, love it. I don't know where that panel went, but it legit looks like Bagley.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot I grabbed this too.
That looks nice.
Oh, hold up.
I grabbed this because
hold up. Pull your pants up. We're getting right to it. Let's show off our shit after this. Josh, real quick, what do you think overall? You just said it. Okay, well I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jeb. We keep getting sidetracked.
No, I was just pertaining. I was just saying like because this is the 90s and this is why I picked this up the other day. I found this the other day because Drake and everything was in this one, and I was like, fuck man, now I just want to go and grab all the old books and read them now again. That's why I like this issue.
Oh yeah, I can give it that. That reminds me, I picked up. You saw the two old vintage Spider-Mans, which I forgot to even dig out. Let's just get to it, man. I feel like we're all foaming at the mouth. Let's go over our new pickups. We got a bunch of people in the chat right now and live viewers watching, and I appreciate you all for hanging out.
I bet Kevin.
So can I say my final thoughts about it?
Yeah, I thought you did. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry. So it's fun. It's corny. If the biggest thing for me is artwork. I mean, I think the artwork looks fantastic. The cover A looks great. I prefer cover A over that variant, honestly.
Thank you.
But I really think that this is really corny. I mean, the villains are corny, but I really like to see Venom being Venom. I mean, he killed the dude in this issue. He's ruthless. Yes, it's nostalgic. But if I would have known what I do now, I think that I would have definitely read it online and kind of skipped buying an actual hard copy. So I wouldn't really recommend buying a hard copy. If you can read it online, I would suggest that.
Or if you're looking for a certain cover.
Yo, your man Mullet is hilarious. He said, do yourself a favor and save yourself the time. Don't buy exclusives until Christmas. Good advice, man. Thank you.
Dude, he kills it. He kills it.
It was a nice break from the shit show that's going on in the main title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little, spice it up. A little. It's like I said, it's not bad, but it's nothing really to write home about.
Right.
But
except for fucking humbug, guys. I mean, humbug.
Yeah. Fuck. I messed up. But
Joe's
yes,
gonna go
humbug.
get a chest tattoo of humbug.
It's already in the works. Not
Guys,
a chest tattoo. I'm gonna get it right on my ass. But go ahead, Kevin.
I think as a symbiote elite crew, we should all add at least a cockroach on ourselves.
Like a trash, like a fucking tramp stamp. We all get tramp stamps, baby.
Matching cockroach tattoos.
If you don't have a Venom tattoo yet, then you need to at least get a humbug tattoo on you.
I can't do it, especially not Todd McFarlane's work. I can't. Hell no, that guy can kiss my ass.
You know,
Get the fuck out of here with that talk, bro.
There you go,
We're gonna be
Kev.
having this we're gonna be on here for 3 hours, man. I can't. I get in the Todd McFarlane conversation, but I'm ink free, man. No tattoos. A few bullet holes
Straight
all the
edge.
time, but no tattoos, ink free. Just how I live, man. No
Keeping
tattoos.
it fresh. Hey,
Pure.
more power to you, man. More power to
Pure.
you. I'd have more if I could. Shit. That's so funny that me and Kevin have basically a Venom tattoo on the same spot of her body.
Yeah, I didn't know you
I
had
love
one. I mean, I knew you had a Venom
Have my
tattoo,
baby.
but I didn't know you had the. Mwah.
I don't love Eddie
have my
Brock that
baby.
much, man. I don't. I'm sorry.
And
guys.
fuck Eddie Brock. I love the symbiote. And that's what
Yeah,
pisses me off because what we were talking about, like how I was telling Matt Gargan, you little bitch motherfucker, I will eat you from the inside. Act like a man. Like, let's kill this dude. I miss that. Now we got this, like, I am the god of space and time. And
Well,
Meridius
even
is a
the
good
way,
guy.
even the way how the symbiote acted with Agent Venom, you know what I mean? When
Yeah.
He lost
There was
control. I mean-
at one point, the symbiote literally put Flash to sleep mid-step. He was just walking to go do this mission, and the symbiote sensed that it was basically going after Toxin. And it hit him with whatever chemical and literally knocked Flash out. And you were reading it from his point of view, like it just hit him like a ton of bricks, and he felt the symbiote's rage like bubbling. The symbiote grew to the size of the Hulk, had 3 mouths, like 2 mouths on each side, one in the center, and damn near ate Jack-o'-lantern alive. And it was like
Dude.
the most badass thing I've ever seen in my life.
Jack-o'-lantern
symbiote
always
go?
gets so fucked, dude.
Well, he made it real
I like
personal with
Jack-o'-lantern.
Flash. I do too, actually. But he made it real personal with Flash, baby. There's a reason
Yeah.
why, but the editors seem to forget, like, it was with Flash, not Eddie. Flash. Anyway, let's move.
Yeah.
Let's start showing some stuff off, man. I'm gonna go straight to Josh because we've been waiting for him, and he's been waiting for this. All right,
Well,
let's see it.
one of my favorites. I think if you guys don't got one, definitely go look out for this. This book was pretty much Venom 7 all over again. It was originally a commission. Just one of my favorite Carnages recently.
There you go.
Crazy, well done. I just wondered the time frame it took him to commission this. Like that's fucking crazy. The background but yeah.
That actually was done on a sketch cover.
Yeah, see what I mean? So I can only fathom the time frame it took him to do that. Like, man, the background, the skies, the grayish blue skies, like the church in the background, like that's fucking monster. Whoever got this book and like this, to me, if you feel like me, the person that originally got this, I believe it is CGC. There's no way you can match this guy at this point. Like, you're gonna have to get it signed and get it yellow labeled too. That's as close as you're gonna get. But extremely salutes to whoever that person when this book was limited to 600 copies, so less than 1,000.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted it.
Yeah, definitely. Again, stuff like that you do not see too often. It's not something that is a huge repetitive thing. Like it's a commission that we're actually going to use it for a cover. And crazy story is this book actually released, and then later this cover for the book released. So it's like it had 2 release dates pretty much for this shit, which is crazy.
Which book is that again?
This was
Absolute Extreme Carnage Alpha.
Extreme Carnage Alpha. Yeah.
So the book, mind you, the book was already out. There was a Walmart
that came out.
Frame, and
that came out during Omega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also this one right here, no gloves, no nothing, just raw, because this is not going to make grade. But my favorite Carnage Forever, I would like to say, one of my favorites. This one was actually very, very well done. I agree. Was really surprised actually about this. So I would have picked up more if there wasn't a ton of damages. I kind of just gave it away. I did just show you guys this is a Stephanie Hans variant. Honestly, out of 4 stores, man, it's the only one I've seen. Out of 4 different stores, it's the only one I picked up. So, again, just sticking on
I
the
only
Carnage
got
brand.
one.
You said you only got one too?
Yep.
I think this beats every Venom variant for 2012. This is crazy, crazy sick. This is really good artwork. Hopefully, you guys can see this good. But this shit in hand, oh my god, yellow or blue label, I feel like this is gonna look amazing. I can't think of a cover really art-wise that beats this from that run, and I'm just saying that because Carnage variants, Venom variants, a Carnage variant. So I think this is better than all of them, just collectively. I feel like this is really, really good art. Of course, I had to pick it up, man. I had to pick up the man himself. This one,
Yes, sir.
the little nose thing bothers me a little bit, but I love it. It's still a good cover.
I love that one, dude.
Yeah, best cover of it. This is the only one I bought actually for Carnage. I did not buy the regular cover. Just thought it was kind of whack.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Yeah,
I need that.
Yeah.
my shop didn't have that. Yeah, I would fucking buy that.
It looks so like odd if you actually zoom and look at how Carnage is just like there. Like it almost looks like they added that. Like I can't explain. Like I can just imagine. I'm surprised nobody used this as a version. I'm surprised nobody took this and had a version exclusive for this, but because I would have bought it.
Now they will. Now they will.
That is a homage cover.
Yeah, I just said
Yeah.
And last 2 that I got for you guys, of course, this is the regular cover, but Kendrick Lim, that's my man. I've been fucking with him, buying his work for years. So this right here, there's actually a poster of this as well, which I actually did order. So stay tuned. I thought that shit was gonna be here yesterday. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have the hoodie on. I'm gonna have my poster up. The poster did not arrive yet. So, but there is actually a poster for this and a poster for Carnage issue 1,
AKA Kunka.
Yeah, man. And this right here was also a book I did not see a bunch of covers for. I didn't see it
at all.
Everywhere. So 4 stores, I only have 2 copies. You guys, if you don't know, very symbiotic because of course, you got to keep it that way in this group. And I got 2 copies, and hopefully both of these bitches, I'm gonna do 1 blue label, 1 yellow label, and hopefully these bitches come out and make great. So yeah, some of my recent pickups for the last week, 2 weeks.
Very, very nice.
Nice.
That was the last 2 weeks. There you go.
Yeah. Last week and this week.
Well, let's see. Let's go out of order because I just like putting her on the spot. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Katie.
You're up the bat.
Oh, hey.
You're up the bat.
So I did get back my commission from Angel Menzina.
Damn.
That is.
Ooh, son, that's it. That's a screenshot.
That's incredible.
Right here. I want to screenshot her.
Wow.
It looks really
That is incredible.
Yo, is that connecting? Is that a connecting piece?
They're not meant to connect, but they really look good next to each other.
Yeah, they really do.
They look incredible.
They really fucking do. That's why I was asking, is that a connecting piece?
They need to become covers. The Anti-Venom needs to be a Savage Avengers cover, and the Sleeper, just make it a Venom cover. Who cares? He's been a cat in series the whole time. It'll work.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, that's fucking, I love seeing your shit. You definitely be having some impressive stuff all the time.
It's incredible. Like,
got the Bear Walker skateboard.
Okay.
That thing. I've seen a lot of people posting them.
250, I think.
Wow. I the same day you messaged me like, check it out. I started to see a bunch of people posted. I think everybody got their shipments in at the same time. I did not realize they were ultra limited.
Yeah.
Who's fumbling? Who the fuck is fumbling?
My local comic shop got a bunch of action figures in, so I picked this one up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have to figure out how to clean the sticker off of it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie's mode, do a cake flip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the skateboard didn't come with trucks and wheels, so I just have the wall mount on it.
Eddie's mullet. Oh, this comment, Agni has gotten a lot of time, and I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Well, Katie, goddamn, that's original art, a super limited, like, That's like custom woodwork in my eyes. That's
it's really a good piece of art.
It really is.
Hmm.
That's badass. I had no idea at all that it was that limited. Let's see it, Jebby. Let's
Man,
see
I don't
it.
got
All them books?
nothing this week. I don't got nothing
Yeah,
this
you do.
week.
Yeah, you do.
Like this one's okay. I don't know.
I do really enjoy this one. The artist's name
I
slipping
forget the
my
artist's
mind
name.
right this minute.
Yeah, I can't remember the artist's name. I'm terrible. And then you had to grab this one.
That's terrible.
This is a Venom 27 homage.
Does he have 3 fingers? 3 big fingers like a cage? Like
Yeah, the hand throws me off.
Come on.
I didn't get that one. I'm not feeling the art on that one.
Shit is disgraceful.
It's because it's a ripoff.
Oh, what the hell?
It's a ripoff.
Say that, but it looks like a tree almost.
It's more than a ripoff. That's like the Venom one he did for issue 1. Was basically 2 statues.
Which variant is that one?
This one?
Is that the same artist?
No, the other one.
That's Bill Sinkowinkadinks.
Oh, Sinkowinkadinks.
Is Bill the one that did the head from off of the sideshow and then the body from the other one? The 2 statues?
Yeah, he did.
Mm.
Fucking Sinkowinkadinks or whatever his name is. I can't say his bloody name, man.
I just hear everyone say
Love this
Sinkevich,
one.
so.
Oh, is it Sinkowinkadinks? Yes.
Sinkowinkadinks.
The first print covers. The first print covers of Venom Lethal Protector. They're pretty dope.
And I did grab these 2 this week, to be honest.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yo, Carlton Drake, the Homo Arachnus.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's coming
baby.
back.
It's gonna
It's
come
coming back.
This is the gem of the week, though. I mean this.
No.
Introducing Humbug.
Bro,
I got nothing.
Putting the smoke all over Venom. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Josh, you gotta get a 9.8 of that book quick.
Which one?
This
Humbug.
The Humbug.
first appearance of Humbug.
Yo,
Everybody that watches this.
just because I like to force this on people. Yeah, second print, baby.
That's a pretty dope second print.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is beautiful.
I haven't been collecting any of this.
Yeah, she's sexy.
Dude, I haven't.
Dr. Kafka.
Yeah.
Huh. I haven't been collecting any of that, but it looks so tempting because it does look all good.
Yeah.
Especially what is it, Nick Bradshaw artwork? Is that who it is, or is it Arthur Adams? They have the same style almost, but the art's really good.
And Mark Bagley did a bunch for that Spider-Man run too. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
yo, this
for 92 was like good.
This has nothing to do symbiotic related. I just thought this was a cool cover, so I grabbed that this week. Yo,
is that Mike Wazowski as a skateboard?
Close this guy's window, please.
What the hell?
Yo, but you know the biggest book of the week?
Let's see it.
Fucking Humbug. Dude. Oh, yes. Dude, if you pulled out Humbug again, I would have fucking died laughing, number 1. But 2, I would have fucking died. But, dude, this fucking book, holy shit, man.
I know, it's not symbiote related.
I know.
But
doesn't matter, man. You know what?
Different show, guys. Different show.
Never feel that we can't talk about pop culture, because I enjoy it. I see you go right here, fellas. John, what's up?
No,
actually have one of his.
I have one of those.
With
when I was younger, I used to want everything with him, every cover with him in a black suit. But I realized how extremely intensive that would be to find every cover with him in that suit. So as I got older, around like 16, 17, I just threw in the towel.
I believe it's my boy John right here, which is awesome. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Damn boy.
Card. I need to look into that. I've seen a few Homo Arachnus cards, but never a limited one.
It'll cost you
$2,000. Yeah.
Some of those cards are going crazy, man.
What cover is that, man?
Yo, honestly,
I think we may have showed that last time.
Any of the Carnage shit. I didn't buy any of the Carnage Forever. Didn't grab anything. Gonna wait till it's cheaper.
What?
Kevin.
My turn. All right.
Yep. Let's see them pickups, baby.
Oh my god. Oh, there's some good ones. There's some good ones here. All right, you know what? We'll do some for some foreplay over here. We'll ease it into the big grand finale. So I went to the show. I went to a comic book show in search of Spirits of Venom. I picked this comic book up for a friend, and before I gave it to him, I actually read it. And I was like, dude, I got to get this one. Like, I mean, this cover is just so cool. You got 3 of the coolest characters. You got Venom on here. You got Spider-Man, Ghost Rider. So I was like, you know what? I gotta make it an accomplishment to find the whole run. So I found all of them at the show except for one. I mean, dude, the freaking Spirits of Venom, the Ghost Rider and Blaze storyline has Adam Kubert art on it, and fucking Adam Kubert on Venom. Holy fucking shit, man. This is some good stuff, dude. It was the first time I ever laid eyes on an Adam Kubert Venom, and I was like, God damn, give me fucking more of that. I need more of that. This is a fantastic issue right here. Love this issue. I mean, they were all really good issues. This is a really great. The whole series is great, yeah. This is a cool painted cover. This one was cool, man. But this cover, dude, I mean, they're all really sick covers, but this fucking last one.
It's my favorite cover, baby.
From my boy, Old Man Venom. Dude, most of these fucking comic books are mail calls from Old Man Venom, so it's true. So he hooked me up. This was the only one that I could not find at the show. And so Joe's like, let me fucking help you, bro. So, sick cover. Fucking love that cover. So we got those.
Hell yeah.
My comic shop last week had this book. I didn't have it in the PC, so I was like, let me get it. And I actually want to already upgrade this one. So if anybody has this one that they would like to sell to me, and if it's near mint, I'll totally buy it. Here's an Amazing Spider-Man number 410, first appearance of Spider Carnage. This
Very
one,
nice.
very nice book. Still
got one of those.
Buy this one, and so I can upgrade it. This one is it's not horrible. I mean, it's definitely it's a near mint minus, but you know, if it's a book from the later 90s, I think it should be closer to definitely near mint. But classic Mark Bagley artwork. This is a great one to have. Like I said, if anybody has this in the community that they would like to sell me, if it's near mint, I'm definitely interested. Joe, you got one? I mean, I'm buying shit off of you constantly.
I have one. I'm only selling the extras. I'm shedding some layers, but I'm keeping.
Well, give me those fucking extras, dude. I got your fucking PayPal account on speed dial these days, dude. This one, man. So this is a book I've been wanting for a while. Again, Old Man Venom had this crazy sale. I was like, dude, how much for that? Give it to me. I don't even care how much it is. Just give it to me. This is a book I've been wanting for a long time. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, the Kevin fucking Eastman variant, guys. I love this book. This is definitely a signature candidate right here. This one survived a fucking rainstorm. This was sitting on my porch. Sopping wet during a rainstorm, but the book is fucking still fine. The book is fine. The book survived. Thanks to Joe for packing it up. And this one is not symbiote related, but it's definitely one of my favorite artists. He's a good friend of mine. He AOK'd this to me, and that's Joseph Reed. Dude, this is no word of a lie.
What is Joseph Reed?
You know what I'm saying? Ryan Hill's a bitch now. Joseph Reed's a bitch.
Dude, man.
Who the fuck is Joseph Reed? Does anyone know this person?
Let me hear it, though. Let me hear it, though.
I know this fucking person.
Seeing that in person.
No, dude, I'm serious, man. So, I buy books from you, and I'm not expecting anything else. I'm just expecting the book that I fucking bought. And I saw this dude, and I was just like, oh, shit. Like, that is fucking sick. Dude, Joe, I fucking love your signature with the blue paint, and then you put the silver on top. Like, that's fucking rad right there. But this is a fucking sick-ass cover. Great art. And that's all I got for the week.
Yo, we're just gonna give you guys a minute, okay? We're all gonna leave.
It's about to get real wet.
No, It's about to get so wet.
This just turned into a sponsored stream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? I absolutely love Superpower Review. And here we go. There's our sponsor right there. Brought to you by Superpower Review.
Oh shit!
Nah, I love
Look
it,
what
man.
he's holding. Look at that.
Ooh,
Signed by
my man.
Bagley. Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, I would get one signed by
Oh,
Bagley
yeah.
for sure, dude.
A 9.8. They're hard to obtain 9.8s, guys.
This does not deserve a blue label. This absolutely had to have a yellow label. And of course, the man behind it, the man himself, also the actual legitimate co-creator of the symbiotic character, who was also an artist. And I'm not talking about punk ass Todd McFarlane, because he's a bitch and he's excluded from all symbiotic related shit to me.
Yo, Josh, you bought that this week?
No,
Then put that shit down.
No, this was 6 years ago. 6 years ago.
Damn.
6 years ago. Damn.
6 years ago.
Ahead of the curve.
I'm one of those people.
That's
I don't
cool.
buy graded.
The date don't count.
Like I go and actually get my shit signed. You scroll back in my page, you can see that.
No, that shit don't count unless I see a receipt.
Yeah, man. Yo, I could buy shit from fucking 97 too. It doesn't matter. No.
Sure you could, bro, but you can actually verify
Getting
that shit.
that
Go back to
9.8.
my page and see me talking to Mark Bagley.
Like, he's
himself.
gonna get all
Yeah.
that. Stop it.
Big difference.
Look, Katie got that dog this week, dude.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that! It's a fluffy pumpkin.
That dog is part of the hall right there.
That's funny because Sydney
Holy,
was
that's a
telling
fluffy
me I
nut.
need to bring my dog into the stream.
Yo,
Should
this
just have
becomes
a
symbiote with your
puppy
dogs.
party. Yeah, everybody grab their dogs. Muffin! In here, like, start
Gotta grab my son. I don't have
Yo,
any-
Rasta.
All right, well, hey. I guess this stuff I'm saving to the end of the video. I'm like stumbling because I'm so excited about this, and you guys probably could give a shit less. But let's get into Villain for Hire. So from what I can understand here is none of us know what the fuck's going on. So this is gonna be fun. We're just want to fumble through this and just take a look at pictures. So here's issue 2.
What's that
I-
cop gonna do right there, dude?
Yo, he's about to give him a blowjob. Yeah.
Hold on.
You know
Hold
what?
on. We gotta get out of here. Too hot for YouTube. Let's get that shit out of here. Marvel, step it up. God.
Thank you, U.S. agent.
First appearance of the U.S. agent Blowy. So look, Agent Venom. Agent Venom. My God, he's about to get some more
agent.
Blowy. Look at the tongue in the corner. This guy's he's just
Yeah,
getting
dude.
blown by the entire Marvel universe. So we'll just keep him. All right. So can't really read any of this shit, but
Damn, look at the peach on Agony, bro.
yeah, Agony is she's pretty much
She's like
the most
a-
dangerous.
No, she's like a sweet turnip.
That's a
She's
beat
the most
right
dangerous
there.
one on this team. You perverts. She's
She's
legit.
about to
She's
drop
the-
a beat.
So
Ah! That's funny. That's stupid.
Dude,
Oh shit. So seriously though, we got Agony here, and she's talking to U.S. agent here, and we got the Kingpin there, and there's bad shit going on, and Kingpin's kind of take over fucking New York, and that's basically what's going on. The
Right.
U.S. agent just got a job.
Kingpin
Yeah.
trying to freaking take over New York. When did that happen?
right? How original.
He's actually the mayor of New York right now.
No, I know. I'm just
No,
The-
he had no idea.
The interesting thing about this is, as Wilson
Fucking
Fisk
stupid.
tells everyone to leave the room, Agony
That's
pretty
when
much
the blow
goes.
happens.
Agony pretty much goes up to U.S. agent and straight tells him, like, you better watch your mouth. Literally, I'll eat you. When talking to the mayor, you better watch your mouth. That was really cool. So she's
Your
almost
pretty
like,
mouth.
Like that's
this
better, a
is
promise.
getting too wet. All right, I've been fighting a boner this whole time. Let's chill out with the hot
God.
talk. So,
whew.
one What I'm trying to say is she's like the goddamn guard dog of Wilson Fisk. Whatever, let's fucking keep it moving. Who gives a goddamn shit? Look at this bitch. She's killing everybody. This is what's happening, people. She's killing every fucking body. Let's keep it fucking
Yeah, it's
moving.
pretty good.
So over here,
And
she's
Murdering
talking
Fury
more
on
shit.
that last page.
I say she has a romantic interest in U.S. Agent. A
Dude,
romantic.
because
This
he
is
does.
how-
He's getting fucking blowies. He's getting fucking blowies from everyone. Let's keep it moving. So
Yo, because
this
this
shit.
cowl looks like Batman.
look at this shit. She's twerking on Wilson Fisk.
He looks like.
She's fucking twerking on Wilson Fisk, dude. Let's keep it moving.
Okay,
And then right
okay.
here,
All right.
right here, this is some more David Nakayama, and this is where we tone it down and get back on track.
I love this cover.
Yeah, it is actually a
There
really
we
good
go.
cover.
That's
Welcome
cover
back.
of the week. Next to the Kendrick Lamar.
You know what? Hold up. I got something for you, Josh, because you said that. Here you go.
But she get that.
Right there. Undisputed cover of the goddamn week. Let's keep it fucking moving. It's a good goddamn. What else we got? Oh, it's U.S. agent trying to get some more blowies from somebody.
Okay, so the context here, I actually read this part. So this purple girl or whatever is some kind of purple man created thing.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
she ends up infecting U.S. Agent. And then, so the symbiote basically, she tries to affect the symbiote. And then go to the next panel. Next panel would be easier.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, next
wondering
panel.
about this. Like, what the fuck's going on?
So yeah, she infects. So this purple bitch infects U.S. Agent. And yeah, that's right, Ryan Hill. Bitch. And so anyways, all this shit happens. And she,
That's a horrible. panel.
he's infected. Yeah, it is kind of neat.
He's saying no, but his mouth is closed.
Oh. He's a
He's
ventriloquist.
miming it.
He's doing this.
He's
Nah,
a
His
ventriloquist.
mouth
The
is
word
closed.
already in there. No, N-O. There's two
His
letters
mouth
there.
is
He's not doing a
closed.
sound effect.
Okay,
Well,
next page.
Look, hold on. I just want to point out because it's really important to the story. His mouth is closed. He is yelling no, but it's in a calm manner because his crotch is going straight towards that mouth, and he's about to get another fucking blowy. Let's go.
So anyways, and then we see Agony right here. She ends up taking the infection out of U.S. Agent.
Oh, does
Not
she?
unlike, yeah,
Does she now?
not unlike
Oh,
when Norman
man.
Osborn took the virus nanites out of Carnage took the virus nanites out of Norman Osborn. Is what I was trying to say. So this is like kind of the same
Nanobite?
thing.
You say nano what?
Yeah, like remember Norman Osborn? He was infected by Superior Spider-Man, so he couldn't turn into the Green Goblin, and that's the
Yeah.
whole reason he went after Carnage in the first place,
Yeah,
because Carnage
cure
ended up
himself.
purging him of that disease or the nanobots that.
Cleanse him of the
Yeah, what he said, cleansed, and then so the same shit's happening here with Agony. Yeah, and that's all I got to say
Refreshing
about that.
symbiote cleanse.
I think I need one of those.
I think I need one by her.
Yeah. You do kind of got those tits. I like those tits.
So,
Yo, and
Ted,
then
maybe. Look, all these guys heard about the blowies, so they're all showing up to see what's going on. But who, in all seriousness, who is this guy? The Spider-Man looking character.
That's Miles.
That's Miles.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his new suit. He's had that for like almost like the year now. Almost.
Well,
Not
Not
half.
a year. How
Like,
about
I hate to be
like
the-
6 months.
For a few months.
I hate to be
months.
the person to say this, but that looks god awful to me.
Yeah.
Well,
That
yeah,
looks
everyone hates it.
God awful.
I kind of.
I've never seen it. This is the first time I've seen it. I wouldn't know who the fuck that was either.
I like.
You guys
There's
not in
a.
comic shops every Wednesday. Where are you guys at? Getting blowies?
I'm at the comic shops getting blowies, getting handy,
Blowies.
getting
You walk up
reachies.
to the counter and say, "Hey guys, give me my pull list." You don't walk around.
Blowies and fucking. I'm getting them deals. I'm getting those mates rates.
Nah, Josh, I go in there looking for what I'm looking for, and I'll peek at covers, and that's it. I've been peeking through the hall.
I pick up
Forward,
and I
but
walk
that's about
around
it.
because it's I follow certain artists, so it's like it's different for me sometimes. But yeah, I think the suit's okay. It was a new twist on it, kind of giving something away from the traditional shit. He's had it for 10 fucking years, so
10 years?
Yo, Batman is straight up holding a shield right there.
Who?
You got to
Where?
think Miles Morales has been
It's
around
Batman
for 10
right
years
there.
last year, so they just changed the outfit, giving you something new.
Ah,
You have the same
yeah.
one for 10 years.
You know what? I don't hate the outfit. It's not the greatest outfit. I like the color. I like red. Sue me.
It's cool.
Yeah, well,
Yo, but I gotta say,
this-
Jessica Jones is naval, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Jones is naval.
and we're
Let me
right
tell
back
you,
to
that's
it.
hot. I'm just
Let me-
saying,
let me-
Jessica,
Let me turn
that's
this
great.
off. He's about to explode in his pants, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're at an hour and 22, which is crazy. I've been having fun.
God
We've just been
damn.
having a good time. But this book, for me, this was
That's
the best book
meh.
of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go.
Yeah,
Thank you, Katie.
is this the same book that JFK had with the Bagley variant?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Okay.
still
No.
Carnage one.
I got to get that one. I need
Yeah.
that one.
That-
Kunkka. That's one of the best covers. I did grab that cover.
I did
that
not.
is incredible.
I like that blade arm. That looks wicked.
I like the muscle
Wicked.
structure of it. I don't like I can't explain it. Just something about it. I was like, this isn't Kunkka's best. I like
Yo.
issue 2. I don't know if you guys seen the cover for issue 2.
Yeah.
That shit, I need 5 copies of, and we're gonna do every color spectrum in the fucking CGC census. We're doing purple, we're doing blue, we're doing yellow, we're doing green. I'm gonna do the red on green.
I just-
It's supposed to be a good Christmas post.
I like a Jack Carnage.
I like it too, but
Yeah.
like I said, it's something about it. Like I feel like his dick is gonna fall out somewhere. I just straight ass naked. I can't explain it.
God bless people who have that problem.
Yeah, I know, man. It's tough.
Yo, it's tough. All right. Yeah,
So-
Carnage number 1. Woo! Let's get into this. Let's
Let's
get
do
pick
it.
it up. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Carnage number 1, baby.
Pause.
Yo, you're way
You have
too
to go
far
back.
ahead.
You need
Go
to do
back.
Carnage Forever first. Carnage Forever is a prequel to this.
We did that
We
the
already
last
did
time.
We
that.
talked about
Okay,
Carnage
excuse me, I'm late to
forever.
the party.
Yeah, you were there.
You sure you don't smoke?
You were
So
there,
anyway,
bro.
This was a treat, interior art and story wise. This was written by Ram V, and this goes back to what you were talking about in the beginning, Kevin. Like this, it has a fucking awesome vibe from beginning to
This
end.
was good.
I
This was
was
good.
interested in every last bit of it.
This
but
was a police story.
Carnage-
This was fucking Law and Order.
Yeah.
It was, but it's also we got a glimpse of like, dude,
Cut his mic
So-
off now.
it's off. It's off. This book basically, you get to see like.
Don't you silence me.
Law and Order.
You
criminal
you
victim
are
unit.
silenced, sir. You get to see Carnage's like upgrades with what's going with Hydra Man, and that was from Carnage Forever. And this is crazy to me because is he like figuring out how to jump dimensions?
Yeah.
The symbiote's figuring out how to jump dimensions, and somehow or another, Hydra Man has something to do with it, and that's him right there, dead center. So Hydra Man's still alive.
Yeah, they kind of
And it-
explain it. They are like Carnage
You know,
is
he
able
looks like
to
Wolverine.
Carnage is able to like fucking go as deep in the molecular structure of Hydra Man and open all those atoms and shit. He probably gets right down to like the microverse almost. That's what I felt
That-
like, anyways.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like this is pretty. I think this is so important too because the maker who used the symbiote to travel into different dimensions. So I feel like this is evolving to a degree, but also unlocking like something that a symbiote is just really supposed to do in the first place, but they're just only figuring it out now.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
if Carnage and Makers freaking hosted up?
Oh my
That would be
God.
insane, dude. That
Like,
would be
honestly?
sick. That would be a great idea.
I
I
mean,
think
Carnage
that
is
would be the end
still.
of the Marvel universe.
I think Carnage is still technically bonded to that extremist
He is.
virus,
He
right?
definitely
So
is. He
sky's the
definitely
limit
is.
on what he can do right now.
Yeah, which is nuts. I mean, he just created this portal, and this cop guy just got caught up in it.
You know what's
He's
the weird
just
thing?
Jumping out. Yeah, it's crazy. Go. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sort of a sidetrack. Really big sidetrack. You know, whenever there's a new host for Venom, like it's cool for a few seconds, and then I immediately want to go back to Eddie Brock. But when Carnage has is not with Cletus or he's with someone else very briefly, like I'm kind of cool with it. You know what I mean? I don't know why.
I am too.
Yeah, Carnage is kind of a whore too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he just fucking bonds to everyone.
If you think about Superior Carnage, he was bonded to Cletus, but Cletus was lobotomized, so he was essentially just a wild symbiote. So we've been seeing him just wilding out for a long time, and
for a while, yeah.
He went from primal rage to now look what he's doing to this guy. He's like leaping dimensions.
From primal rage to Shark Week.
But right here, it's pretty much explaining. There's been a serial killer going around, basically leaving finger quotes works of arts, and they all just are pretty much coming across the scene here. But just the story, the way it's written out, the way it's drawn out, like this man, this was a good book. And then here we see
this was a really good book.
We see the guy going
it's
up
like
right
some
here.
Shit from Seven.
This. Yeah.
This one book is so much better than any of the new Venom.
It destroys it. It destroys it. And it's the same damn writer. What the hell is going on? Tell him, Muffin.
Yo, I don't get it how this is so good and the other one's just not. I do love this. This shit does feel like it's right out of Seven or right out of what was that movie with the dude from Highlander, Resurrection? That's what this reminds me of. If you guys ever seen that movie, that's some old ass shit. When the guy was like piecing that dude. But what happens next after this page is the crazy thing.
Well, I like right here. The cop dude was saying, all this time it didn't have his little signature or whatever. He does this finger motion, which is obviously a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the next page, and the blood leaking out of it. He sees a spiral in it, which was kind of interesting.
All the butterflies came out of the stomach.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, there's a few pages that I didn't take just because I damn near got all of it, and I just want the imagination. I did skip over that, but yeah, all these butterflies hatch out of that guy's stomach.
Yeah,
so right here, dude, this is Carnage, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carnage. You know what I'm saying?
Butterflies? When the fuck do we see Carnage hatching butterflies?
Coming out of bellies, baby. Coming out of bellies.
The butterflies.
Yeah.
He's talking like I'm a new kid.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is Carnage, but we were like,
no, just the vibe, and
the whole
right here.
Shit. Yeah, naturally, but
yeah, right here, Kenneth. This thing's blocking me for some reason, but Kenneth Neely, is that what? Am I pronouncing it right? Kenneth Neely, the artist.
Kenneth Neely, yeah.
Is this a first appearance, or is this a guy that's always been around? Because that's not ringing any bells.
It's a first appearance.
I'm not trying to hype a first appearance. I'm just curious. Okay.
It's definitely a first appearance. This character hasn't been around before.
He's got potential. I'm just gonna say that he pretty much gives his whole freaking origin right then and there. But he's got this guy kidnapped, and he's performing art on him, so to speak.
Art.
So that's our introduction to him.
Yeah.
And, this is more and more and more of his origin story, and this is where it gets very fascinating, and just bravo to the artist. I like this. I really like this. So this guy knows the Carnage symbiote is with that host. The Cletus Cassidy is no more. And he is purposely doing all these killings and leaving the spirals and blood and all that to call out to the symbiote. And this right here is Carnage finally answering that call. And the way it plays out is just so badass. Like
it's so good.
Like you said, you don't even need a host.
Right.
Doesn't need a host.
Well, I mean, he's evolved so much too. Like, I mean, I think we will get to a time where, we will kind of get rid of the whole thing where symbiotes need a host, where symbiotes like, you know what, I don't fucking need nobody anymore. And Carnage would definitely be the first symbiote to be like that. Like, you know what, I don't fucking
all
need
the time.
What you say, Katie?
Just be a cat all the time.
Oh, the hell with that. They need to cut that shit out.
About my boy.
But
You better quit it.
But I don't know, man. This was a fantastic issue, though. For real. So to anyone watching, if you have the Bagley variant and it's for sale, let me know.
Dude, I love that Bagley variant. Like,
I need
you
that
guys
Bagley
would
variant.
probably, this is kind of obvious if you've really been paying attention, but I love like moon drop backgrounds.
Yeah,
that's Carnage Forever. That's the other issue, Josh.
Oh, you're talking about this one? My fault. Pardon me.
They're still good.
Yeah, that one.
There it is.
They're both good.
That one.
There it is.
I like them both.
I like them
They
both
are,
too.
Yeah. No question. Bagley
But I need
created
that
some
one.
masterpieces with these two. But yeah, basic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the Carnage symbiote answers the call, and I can't really read all this. Oh, maybe I can blow up my screen. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. So the symbiote pretty much, tells him, you've been a busy boy. He knows that he's been doing all this stuff. And let's see. He's just basically calling out, like, why are you calling me? He straight up asks him, are you a fan? I thought that was kind of funny. And then,
yeah. I really like the whole ties, bringing it back to Venom 1 too with Donny Cates, seeing gods and stuff and the dragons. Like, I don't know, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
But this guy flashed to the future here, and he pretty much survived with that dude, the artist, Kenny or Kenneth, I forgot his name already. He survived that ordeal. And this cop guy has been
running. He ran away. Yeah.
So this cop guy has been hot on this dude's trail for freaking ever, and he's asking him, what exactly was going on. And this dude, like, I thought it was interesting, but he tells him like some key information about who the killer might be, and the cop asked him, what else did he say? And he's like, I can't remember. He was talking to someone else. Cop's like, there was someone else there, and then his panel, and the guy says the devil was there, detective in the flesh.
So good.
That was metal. That was metal. All right. I'm not a devil worshipper, but just the fact, like, the symbiote, man, is vicious. It's sinister. It's how it should be.
Yeah, it was badass.
But this right here,
the devil to take him.
Yeah, it's crazy because crazy.
That's two now. It's two now. He was like, no, I don't want you. Because he was, Hydra Man thinks he's going to bond with him. Now this guy thinks he's going to bond with him. And he's just like, nah, I don't really need a host. I love that.
Yeah.
Just a little bitch.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Because he basically just pretty much tells him, like, you've been doing all this trying to get my attention. What makes you think I need you? And, what makes you think I won't just kill you right here? Like that bottom panel. He's basically telling him, like, what makes you think I won't just send this tendril into your eyeball or whatever? And I just think it's fascinating because as far as I can tell, the Carnage symbiote has never wanted a host except for Cletus, but he seems to be entertaining this idea with this dude because this guy has Cletus tendencies. You know what I mean?
Cletus tendencies.
Yeah.
New word, folks. Cletus tendencies.
I like it.
He's a serial killer. Cletus was a serial killer.
That's when you're related to your
Make
cousin.
Trademark it, everybody.
Tendencies.
Cletus
now
tendencies.
this is just so cool.
Yeah, this was quite I was like, oh wow, this is getting pretty fucking brutal. And
Man,
I am all
he's just
for
getting violated. Have you ever seen water get violated in such a harsh way?
Not water with a face.
No.
Yeah, this is pretty wild. But this is basically
reminds me of an
symbiote.
anime. I think it was like Monster
This
something.
reminds me of
anime where-
Hellraiser. This reminds me of Hellraiser. As much as we've been talking about Hellraiser type
Yeah,
shit,
it does. It
this
feels
right
very
here,
Clive
this right here is
Barker-y.
it. Oh yeah,
Definitely Clive.
got my
Clive
man chained
Barker.
up. Got a candle held up to his nutsack, all that good shit. But basically, the symbiote's telling like this dude like he's just showing him everything. You know, I've changed and I'm doing all this, blah blah blah. He's just showing him like, why do I need you? Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
and he's just, I'm gonna violate you
Showing off
so
his
hard.
art.
Yeah.
They're doing some
But
show
he
and tell with
basically,
their art.
yeah, it's exactly what it was. And that's what I thought that was pretty funny too, because the dude's like, oh my god, this is beautiful, and this symbiote's like, that's interesting. I've never heard anyone refer to something like this as beautiful. And I think he said something along the lines of that, like, I like that. It is beautiful. He said perhaps there is a level of beauty to all this.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's what he said.
he basically turns him into a freaking time
Wormhole.
portal. And that goes back to what you said a while ago, Jeb. There really is a theme of everyone like another symbiotic war. Like you said, that their symbiotes are the new weapons of war.
Yeah.
It really feels that way.
I'm so curious to see where this is gonna lead, because now they got our attention. Now I'm ready for a ride. So it's definitely where I see this going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My interest is piqued because I didn't think they were gonna turn I thought he absorbed Hydro Man in the last issue. I didn't think he was going to turn Hydro Man into a fucking portal. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Where are you going, Carnage? Where the fuck are you going? What are you doing?
It's so badass, though.
Yeah, man.
I'm definitely enjoying it. And you know what else it reminds me of? This is literally the type of shit Meridius is doing right now.
Yeah, that too. It is.
Meridius is walking around talking all funny to Eddie Brock, just like Carnage is walking around talking all funny to Kenneth, and they're just doing this crazy portal shit. Like, what's going to happen, you know, when Carnage and Meridius cross paths? And that's inevitably going to happen.
Yeah. I think Carnage and the Maker would be cool.
That's probably what it is. Them two, the Maker and Plague. Because Plague basically did his own portal. He just wasn't a portal.
When are they going to bring that character back?
I mean, back...
Hopefully in all this.
Yeah.
Especially this series. Go ahead, Kevin.
But not as awesome as that.
Was that the humbug? I missed it.
It was.
Yeah.
But go ahead and say what you're doing.
Picture of Venom from the film when we're talking about Carnage tonight. What's going on? Whose decision was that?
That's Katie. Katie did that.
Hey,
and hey,
stop it. I fucking hate Venom. I hate that film. I hate that.
I hate that movie too. I hate that movie too, but
man, that movie was so good.
That's why I'm drinking. Here you go. Here we go. All right.
That's way better. But again, we're talking about Carnage tonight. But whatever. Go ahead, guys. I did all of this.
He was like, I was ready. I was ready.
Hey man, she made that and she's totally free to use it. I think the movie sucks, but I think that background is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
And we're going to go and jump into Wonderland any second now. We're going down a rabbit hole, folks. Mm-hmm. That's what's happening. I like this detective guy. You know what? He'll end up bonding with the detective guy just because he'll be like, hey, you like figured me out or something, and you're worthy of bonding with me. That's my speculation. He ends up fucking bonding with this guy.
I'm not sure. I think the Carnage symbiote is going solo. He's lone wolfing that shit, as Josh would say. Like, he's going solo. He's going around acquiring all these abilities, and he's doing some Meridius shit. Meridius doesn't have a host, I don't think.
I think
he's going to take this dude on. Looking at the cover, I know covers are usually, you know, they sometimes have nothing to do with it, but if you've seen the cover for issue 2, which I believe they give you a glimpse of, I think we all seen this a few months ago. That cover is like the guy, and then the symbiote, and he's like, it's almost like this. It's almost Andrew Slim's actual version of something similar to this. He's like turning sideways, and like you see it. So there is somebody in this suit, and who is it? I think it's this guy. I think he gives him a shot. I think we're going to see something we've never seen before. I think there's going to be something that spawns from Carnage in this state, and I think we're going to have a new first appearance by the end of the series.
And I'm calling it issue 3 for sure. That issue
And
is
you
the
know
only
what?
other one that has a. I'm saying issue 3.
I love you guys.
Yo, I'm saying issue
love
3
you.
because that one has a 1 in 25, and the rest of the issues so far don't.
Not only that, let's not
non-live.
even speculate on
I'm
print runs.
speculating
Like,
on it.
Carnage is overdue at this point for another Offspring. Venom's done had like
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
20, and Carnage has had 1.
And I feel
He's
like
long overdue.
This will be possibly what awakens Sleeper. This will possibly be what goes up against Meridius when Carnage is down, because I feel like there's no way Carnage is going to even contest with Meridius. I feel like we're going to see Meridius's full, like you said, when they cross paths, and it's inevitable they have to cross that somewhere in this series. So I mean, even in Venom series. So hopefully we'll see it again. This is all just guessing, just a good guesstimate right now. But we shall.
I want to see Meridius's true form because he's going to look fucking with big teeth and badass, and I hope he looks really cool.
Issue 2. Yeah, that sounds good. Eddie's mullet. I like you, man. I like you. That sounds about right. That sounds good.
Eddie's mullet's on point. And shout out, Eddie. You've been here this whole time, man. For real. Shout out. Appreciate it.
I hate mullets, but Eddie, you're cool, man.
Yo, rock on, Eddie. Too. Rock on, Eddie.
Eddie's mullet, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. That's a part of symbiotic. I really like this panel, guys, artistically, the way the Carnage symbiote's looking back, and his eyes are glowing blue. And blue is my favorite color. I love that. I love that. If his eyes start glowing blue.
Does that not look familiar to you?
Woo-hoo-hoo. What, the blue eyes or this?
Go back. That Carnage at the very top that you're describing. Does that not look very familiar to you?
Some 50? I don't know.
Go back to the last Carnage series. You don't remember that cover where Carnage was just like that, and they actually gave it a second print as well, and it's like lime green? You don't remember that?
Oh, shit. Good eye. Mike Del Mundo art. Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. You're pulling shit from other covers and from films and shit. I would not be surprised if I could pull it from a cover for Interior.
Hey, it might be. It might be, but either way, baby, it looks good. I'm not hating. That motherfucker's got a job. You know what I'm saying?
This is just the first step.
This is just the first step. So we are in for a treat with this Carnage.
Yeah, then he does some Doctor Strange shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, this first issue came out the gate swinging. It was throwing haymakers, and I'm all about it. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a fucking knockout of the park, dude. I loved it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It definitely felt like Noir. It felt like 7, the movie 7. It felt like Hellraiser.
Yeah, it felt like horror.
It felt like scary shit, and that's what it's supposed to be, right?
Yes. Yes, it is. And that, like we said, talking about Gargan, the way the symbiote treated Gargan, like that was this level. It was this level, just nasty.
It made me ponder on why have I been picking up Venom all this time, where I could have picked up that, and I don't know.
Picked up what?
I picked up Carnage instead.
Oh.
Both.
Well, I have a feeling sooner or later this Venom series is going to take off. I don't see it like flopping and canceling and jumping back in time. It's going to take off at some point. Especially, this is all basically tied into that series, and it will. So, I'd say at least collect your first prints, man. There might be something. It might be one of the moments where you're like, oh, son of a bitch, I remember there were stacks of them at the store, and now people want fucking $150 for this shit. So.
Yeah, just buy it all like me.
If you're into collecting it all,
Did everyone see that fucking issue 6 second print? Why? Why did they use that?
That book was just filler. We just reviewed how it was just filler, and it got a second print. Like
it got a second print. That says something.
Because the people are taking this fucking book to see what's what. That's what it says.
That says Venom sells.
Of course, we all know that.
If you reverse the Venom logo, it's basically money. This right here was a treat. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would. Fun. Only thing I got an issue with is It's like a prison for fucking little kids or something. Like, why are you?
Yeah, he
Juvie.
Juvie, bro. That's how
Juvie,
is.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how Juvie is. He locked up for kids, for teenagers and shit. Well, underage minors. Say that.
Well, it just makes it a little strange at points. But the artwork in here is done by Ron Lim, who's a classic Carnage artist, and he delivers all the way through. There were so many panels where I was like, God, I have not seen Carnage in this style in so long.
Yo, that kid's a giraffe.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look how long that damn neck is. Holy shit.
Carnage's neck. Throat glizzies. Look,
Jesus.
so that kid basically goes to Cletus's old, Estridge Home for Boys or whatever. Yeah. And basically tells him like, "Oh, you're a fucking legend, in the jail or juvie or whatever the fuck where we just wear prison
Maybe
suits."
jail.
So he basically tells Carnage he's like a fan, and Carnage is like smitten by it, and then he pretty much tells him he's got these fucking bullies in jail, and he wants to make an example of them. So Carnage is like, "All right, let's do it. I'm all about that shit." That panel right there at the bottom, Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage.
Yeah.
Yep. Green fucking jelly. I like that he does the bullet thing, just shoots them all with the jumps in, does the maximum carnage.
It would have been better if he was like, he had like a war cry like the Tick.
Key food. But this right here, these panels, that's also maximum carnage. I feel like that is in the video game at some point or something. But this dude just starts killing everybody. I mean, just murder all over the place. And the kid, this was funny. The bottom panel.
Those are kids. Ladies and gentlemen, those are
that's
fucking
what I'm
kids.
saying.
Fuck those kids.
That's where it gets weird.
You're
that's
not
where
doing
it
the
gets
crop with
weird.
these little shitheads anyways. Fuck them.
Fuck these motherfuckers. Just
Bro, they're gonna steal shit. They stole from their grandma. Fuck them.
Look at the horror, little Jimmy.
These little shits get coal in their stocking. That's what these little shits get. Coal. And dead.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the horror in little Jimmy's face right here when he sees these mangled bodies. Carnage just tosses them to him like, catch.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. So and then we go back to Carnage just pimp slapping the ever living life out of this guy. And he just like hits this tank and explodes. And my man, little Billy right here is just like, oh god. And then
damn boy.
Also, because this is supposed to be some sort of untold story back in the day, look at this. That's the first time, I can recall seeing Ron Lim draw an interior art Carnage with a tongue. Up in the second panel there.
Yeah.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah,
but here let's go back to murdering kids. And
yeah, he fucks these kids up.
Like I said, that's where it gets crosses the line. Like, okay.
Yo, these kids, they're little shits. He pushes his face right through the fence.
In all respect, it's really funny that he goes, "I like you gang members. Like, you guys really stick together." I was like, so I tried to remember that they in this watch.
Classic 90s humor.
So this is a second story in that Carnage book?
Yes, in this book. Who wrote this? I want to say Michelini or whatever, microwave.
Yeah. David wrote this one, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, between that and the art, it's
fucking maximum.
There's a lot of nostalgic throwbacks. So anyway,
Michelini wrote Maximum Carnage.
Carnage is like, "Hey, little Travis, come here. I got a shiv for you." And then little Teddy comes walking up, and he's like, "Man, I'm just horrified." And Carnage is like, kill the dude. This is the guy you want dead. And little Ben's just like, "Nah, man, I can't do it. I'm not doing it." Blah blah blah. But this panel, I do
pussy.
like the left
You're
panel.
a pussy. Yo.
I think Carnage should have killed that kid and the kid that he was there to go kill, dude. Like,
Yo.
Why did he not kill anybody after that?
He's
Dude?
been shown doing that a lot lately in some of these books.
Yo, this was actually an extreme version of Scared Straight.
Wow.
You're stealing my joke.
No, you know what?
Great minds, Katie. Great minds.
yeah.
Kid,
I love it, John.
kid picked
Fuck
on.
them kids.
This kid places a hit on the guys
Hey.
that pick on him. He literally places a fucking hit, gets the squad, gets the whole gang whacked, and then gets the option to whack the guy, drops the spear, and says, "Nah, bitch ass dude, because I fucking can. I'm telling you no, because I can." Pretty much like, and then it says it's puzzling to them both. Like they both have this, you know, this moment. Who knows?
Yeah, this kid's a huge pussy.
Yeah, him and Little George just have this like look down right here, but they're trying to show some sort of like the symbiote's got some sort of humanity, but
That's
he pretty much swings away, and you know.
Carnage has no humanity. Carnage is just let some kid go.
They showed it. Now this I like.
That's silly.
These things that have been popping up in these books, I'm growing to like them.
I kept going out when I see this stupid shit. I keep going.
I love
Peanuts.
The Watcher.
I love. Yeah, that one's great.
It's just Peanuts with Carnage.
That one's great.
What if
classic?
Jesse was
Pretty
a
much.
Canadian? It's just saying sorry.
Yeah, and I'm blowing up my screen just to read this for you.
Yeah,
The Watcher of If. I am Uatu, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. The Watcher. I am an ancient and silent witness to the multiverse. Venom Symbiote's like, so what? It's my sworn task to chronicle what happens across hundreds of thousands of possible worlds and ask questions, what if? Venom Symbiote's like, big deal. Today we examine a curious scenario. What if Cletus Cassidy was a Canadian citizen? And it just shows Cletus. You know, everyone's dead, and he's just like, sorry. So sorry, my bad.
That's
Venom's
why
like, that was awful. Venom's like, that was awful. And Homeboy's like, next, what if Venom was kind of mouthy? And then Venom's pretty much like Watcher's a fink. Which I don't even understand what that means. That's some sort of British humor or something.
It means you're like stupid.
Dude, I don't know why. And then the little top one, like, it's just like, yeah, I just like murder.
It's Peanuts.
It's great. It's like morbid Peanuts. I used to read that back when I was a kid. I used to actually draw over top of it, make it all bloody. This cover, I'm a fan of it.
He got Peanuts.
It grew on me, and if you're a fan of trading cards, you're aware of Marvel Masterpieces, and you are aware that Simone Bianchi, if I'm pronouncing it right, he is the artist. Bianchi. He's the artist of this, and he did the Marvel Masterpieces. And this, I'm starting to really dig his art, man. I don't know what you all think. I don't give a shit what you all think. I love that.
It's horrible. I hate that. It's also horrible.
Yeah, this one I'm not a fan of, but at the same time I kind of am, because literally the gore factor.
Spikes.
That's the only thing that saved this.
Rip somebody ribs apart, I guess. I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't get it, and I'm not chasing it. If I will eventually get it one day, but it's not like
I don't need it.
Crazy after.
I don't need it. You know what I need?
What do you need?
He needs humbug, dude.
Oh, humbug! Everybody, keep that up,
first
Jeb.
Appearance, baby. Yeah, first appearance. Introducing the guy who kicked Venom's ass. Yeah, he kicked Venom's ass.
Don't
everybody.
sleep on it.
That's clout. That's major clout. He whooped Venom. Damn near killed him.
We need
humbug in here somewhere, but go show me the first Spider side, because I know you got it, because I know I got it.
Spider side?
I was my guy this kid, bro.
I need to get. No, it's a New Warriors number 61. I can't ever. I got like a shitty version of it. I don't know where it is right now. It's in one of my boxes, but fuck, I need a 9.8 of that.
Brian, Park, what is up?
Yo, Brian, what's up, my guy?
Oh, hey, guys. Just give me a second, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, I need to get that fucking New Warriors 61. I need that first appearance of Spider Side, and he just showed up in the fucking Ben Riley fucking Spider-Man book. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Bagley drew him so good, like he was just always beefy as fuck.
Yeah, he's a cool character.
Yeah, I don't know why they kept Kane and got rid of him. That shit was stupid.
I like Kane too, but definitely Spider Side had a fucking, you know, a place in my childhood where I'm just like, yo, I miss
bro.
that character. Yeah. Yeah, that shit. I just thought he was cool. He was like a newborn he was like a newborn child. Just here I am. I'm here to cause violence with all this like
fucked up clones.
Yeah, and he just had this like, I don't know, it's like you know, kid touching fucking a hot stove for the first time kind of thing to him, you know? So
Sorry, Katie,
yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yo, Katie, what's up? What are you
I'm
doing
trying to-
over there?
She's chilling. I'm trying to put this
Yeah.
one screen.
So we can
I want it to
you
be-
can see your cards.
Yeah, my cards. This is
His
for my
cards.
trading card, guys. All right, and this is my pickups, but I was trying to make it to where you could see that real big and still see us, but whatever.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
cool.
I'm gonna start slow for a second because I need Kevin to be here for one of these parts. But yeah, dude, these two cards, the McFarlane artwork, the McFarlane era Spider-Man, black suit, Prism goodness.
Ooh, that's shiny.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
it's shiny
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Oh man.
Decades, the Marvel Ages, dude. This card, I love this card. Absolutely love it. I wish Jonathan was here to start spitting facts about these things because some of them are super rare. But anyway, I just want to, we can talk about all the nostalgia. Let's bring it back. You ready? There you go. There's some nostalgia. But guys, I've just been picking up cards. I don't know what to tell you all. Sorry to bore you all with this, but this is where
it's
I've
cool,
been.
man.
This is where I've been. So the Marvel Dossier, this set's from Upper Deck. They all have a base card, which is just this normal one, and then they all got tiny foil parallel.
Is that the same company who did the poop in the toilet?
The poop in the toilet.
You know, the top part, it's called an upper decker.
Yep,
What?
Upper Deck. Upper Deck a toilet. You never Upper Deck. Come on, Katie. I know you've Upper Decked at least a toilet.
Yo, it's honestly, it's like somebody's house, you know, if you hate them, you take a poop in their, you know, the top part.
In the tank?
Yeah, you take a
Yeah.
poop in the tank, and that's called an upper decker.
You guys are
It's
nasty
just-
as fuck.
But these cards are pretty nice. I think the foil one, that one seems to be the tougher one to find, and they all come with like dog tag chase cards. I didn't have that pulled out. Then we got the Marvel Masterpieces, also from the Upper Deck. Well, this is the 27, but I just got this in the gold foil border parallel. Pretty nice.
Damn. Those are cool.
Oh, there you are, Kevin.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's all. I haven't really been collecting comics, man. I'm all switching to cards, and you guys are sleeping on it. Y'all are sleeping on it. I know Josh used to collect.
You can see me? I'm going through it right now, buddy.
Dude, I can't afford to
Oh, hell
collect
yeah.
anything else.
Well, that's why I kind of switched gears, and that's also one of the reasons why I'm trying to sell off like all the extra books I have because I'm trying to get some cards. And
Sell me some books, Joe.
I got you, baby. This right here, this is from Italy, from Panini. This is straight from Italy. It's some sort of Spider-Man like sticker card shit.
Yo, let me get that real quick. When Sean speaking
Dude.
of cards, what year was
It
this?
came with all the other villains and shit. What year is this? This is 2014. But the main reason I got it.
1996.
Oh,
Nice.
the
Oh, hold up.
character
That sequel one is
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's why I got that just to match with it. I thought it
Dude,
would be a
that's a
little bit
transparent
bigger,
card?
though. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Dude,
man, it's
that's
done that for a
so
long
cool.
time.
That is so fucking cool. That's rad.
There's a
I
parallel. of this.
honestly, I don't get the card thing. I was never a big card collector. A couple of them are kind of cool.
Hey, Joe, you gotta let him know we from that era, man. We from that era. That was
Yeah.
the thing,
Let me bring this up. Look at this.
Don't get me wrong. I have.
Yeah.
Y'all talking
Yeah,
about
I have a bunch of
Spider
cards.
card.
1996, boy. I was a little boy. You know how old I was? Hang on, man. You know how old I was collecting these?
96, 97.
1996, man.
Look at that. John, I have the variant. I forgot to dig it
1996.
out.
Y'all see that?
I do have
Yeah,
that
that's
variant.
sweet.
Oh
I
yeah.
like that. That'd be a cool cover.
It was.
Do you have any Venom cards at all in the collection?
There's
Yeah.
Spider Carnage. Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
do you have any?
Yeah, baby.
Hold on, John's got me digging. Hold on.
96. I'm from that
Yo,
era.
you're old.
I mean, I guess if you categorize me, I've been around a couple
Hating
decades.
ass.
Been involved in
Hating
books
ass.
and cards for a couple decades. You know,
Hating
so
ass.
old that we can go.
He
We can
hating.
go. You want to go? Hang on. That's
Hell
1 and
yeah.
2. We can go.
Hell yeah. I'm planning to do.
Hey, if you was in school, you remember the little Malachi? Oh, this shit beat up. But if you remember those,
You weren't shitty. You didn't have one of them.
Yo, that was a do-a-tang.
You got 3.
Oh,
5-star.
you got a 5-star. Man, I had like a 2-star.
hang on. If you with me, you with me. If you with me, you with me.
Oh, PS2 card.
Oh, okay. I was like, what am I looking at? Hell yeah.
I was like, dude, that's a fucking
I'm
symbiote.
gone.
Yeah, you're old.
I had a clear one. I had a clear one.
With the cards. Was you with the cards or was you just?
Oh, you got the
That's how we
packs
was doing
too.
things. That's how we
Yeah.
was doing things.
Marvel Metal is making such a comeback, dude.
97. You feel me?
He's
Oh,
got the Trapper Keepers. Yeah, the Trapper Keeper.
Where you was at? Was you around at that time? Was you around?
Not
I
buying
like
cards.
John's comment. I don't even collect symbiotes, but I think I still have enough Venom Carnage cards to pay my rent for the rest of the year. And he's not lying, ladies and gentlemen.
Canvas card.
Yes, I have that card too. That shit is iconic, man.
You broke. We gonna get to it.
Iconic.
You gonna get to. You want to pull a card real quick?
Oh.
That was good.
You're speaking my language right now. I mean, you have no idea. I'm into this. God.
The Marvel Metals, the Flair Ultras, the Marvel Flair Annuals. We can go. We can go. We going. I think you got all of this right here. Let me open this one. I think you got every one out of this set, don't you? Out of these connections. I was missing some still. Yeah, I don't have all of those.
You can find them real cheap.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You see, I don't. This take you back. This will take you back.
Yeah, that's what made it. Oh my god, that fucking card.
That Venom flows. Those are
that whole
files.
subset. Hell yeah. Yep.
This will take you back.
Oh, I'm loving it, man. And there's so much.
We were talking about Homo erectus, right? Let's bring him up to speed a little bit. He was just talking about Homo erectus.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Bye, Ruben.
Hey, Ruben.
Take it easy, Ruben. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Bye, Ruben.
9-6 we've been doing. She's talking about Hydro Man, right? Yo, we just watched him get pretty fucked up, but this was.
Yeah, that whole card series has some of the best artwork on the cards.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it clear for y'all.
Oh,
My dudes,
good.
I
Right
gotta
there.
get going
Don't
pretty
move.
soon.
Well, hey, go ahead, man. Kevin, I don't want to hold you up. I'm probably going to be
No.
here nerding out for a minute with this card shit. Wait, yeah, you good, man. You good. We understand, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Canvas before you get out of here.
Appreciate you, bro.
Real quick.
I got something for Eddie's mullet right here.
Real quick for you. You got to go to the back of it. When you go to the back, you know what's. Whoa, hold on. Unzip the back.
My brother has binders and binders of cards, and recently when I was at his apartment, I was like, "Hey, why don't you bust out your cards?" And you couldn't find them at the moment.
That's not good.
What is that?
These bitches with hunters, we be in the Matrix.
Oh, okay, there you go.
But me and my brother used to be all about the cards back in the day.
Dude, I've been so into it. As a matter of fact, I want to do a quick shout out. There's a Facebook group called MCCW. It's Marvel Comic Card Collectors Worldwide. I've just messed it up. I'm such an idiot. I love that card. I got a nice error card of that. But they got a really awesome group, man. And you have character collectors, you have set collectors, you have high end collectors, so you get to see all kinds of stuff that you would have known it existed. And they literally like trade worldwide. It's like a worldwide thing. Yeah, there you go, John. That comment right there. But the dudes, Norn Rad and then Ian Taylor, they have a podcast that's actually on Spotify, and I just recently discovered it. I've been listening to it while I'm working, and it's just so fascinating to me, man. Like they talked about an episode. I just want to shout it out. It was one of the most fascinating things ever. But it was like comparing like buying trading cards and stuff to like gambling addictions, because they got e-pack. You can buy packs online at the click of a button. You buy a pack, open it up, and send your cards home. And people are constantly trying to get that hit. They want that big $10,000 card, and they'll just. And it made me think, like, that's like Venom issue 10 with 60 exclusives, and we got people out there like, I need every last one. And it was just like, it was so, just the information that you can get from that, just from as a collector, no matter what you're into, you can walk away with some sort of information with each episode.
All the ladies.
Yeah, I love that She-Venom card. But Kevin, by all means, man, I don't want to hold you up, because
no, it's cool, man.
I'm spaced out here with some cards.
Well, guys,
Kevin, your card.
I saw some cards.
Yeah, don't forget.
No, hold on. Yeah.
Last one. This
Hold on.
is what I have for the canvases from this set. Hey, yo, my before you go, didn't somebody say they need to see a receipt? Says you need to see a receipt.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. He's got card receipts, baby. True collector.
Not do I just got a card receipt, but I got what I'm missing on the back of the card receipt, and this is from 22 years ago.
That is awesome.
Dude, send that thing to CGC.
That is...
Hang on,
preserve that thing, dude.
20 years ago, West Colonial Drive.
That looks like you bought like chicken wings, dude. That's not cards.
This was my checklist at the time frame.
Yeah.
For the cards.
That's so
hilarious.
Awesome.
Stop playing with me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't talk to me like I'm a new kid on the block. I know how I be sometimes, but what I was getting at is these cards I made out of canvas. Like this.
Yeah, that canvas. Oof. The Venom one too.
I do not have a Venom one. Damn, I didn't even know that. It's probably on my checklist. Excuse me. It's probably on that checklist.
Check your receipt.
Yeah. All of these were very, very rare. Like you would open, I don't know how many packs before you got one.
Venom, you get so close.
Oh, it's so hard.
Dude, I love that card. That should be a freaking cover. Yeah.
Spider was always my favorite, though.
Yeah. All right, real quick. So I don't want to hold Kevin up anymore. Kevin, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I was expecting that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I just wanted to point out, just for future reference, bro, the card itself,
is
a little big, so you can't put it in a case and you can't put it in a.
Oh. Well, the funny thing is,
he's been standing.
The funny thing is, well, actually, no. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I actually use my card sizes based off of the cards you gave me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cut to those cases. That's weird. You can buy. Look, hold on. You can buy. I'll send you a link. They're artist sketch cards. They're blank.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
You can buy them from like art stores.
Oh, all right. Well, here I've been this whole time just been cutting out my own cards.
Dude, I only do that with the hologram backgrounds. Like when I try to recreate this type of shit, I have to do that. But speaking of that, these are my two latest sketch cards. I'm pretty happy with them.
Sick.
Pretty happy. So anyway, here you go, John. They got free. They got they got
hoarders.
Yeah. There you go, John. That's I don't know which one's
My
the
dudes,
variant. I couldn't tell you. They make variants.
I'm gonna bounce, my dudes.
Peace and love, bro.
I gotta start giving my dog his meds.
Let's see him.
He takes eye medicine, which is a pain in the ass, and you have to like do it in intervals.
Put Kevin up.
But I appreciate hanging out with you guys tonight. It's been a blast. And if anybody is not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I just dropped a huge giveaway. We're giving away an ASM 361, first appearance of Carnage, some other amazing comic books. So, guys, please check that out.
But do you
Super
have
power
Humbug?
review.
I don't have fucking Humbug. Damn, Katie. I got to go get one now. Damn.
Super power review on YouTube. Check it out, guys. Check it out. All right, man.
guys, much
Thanks for
love.
hanging out, dude.
Check out JFK's Way.
See ya.
That too. All the links will be in the bio. Good night, Kev.
There, guys.
All
Love
right.
yous.
Peace, man. Love, man. Love.
So here's the variant for John. Like I said, I don't know which one's the variant. But yeah, these things are cool. I don't give a shit, Jeb. All right, they're cool. Nah, and this is for Eddie the Mullet. Yes, you did see a Pog right there.
Ah, Pogs are cool. I like
It's
Pogs.
it's an official Pog.
Yo, that is an
whatever the
official Pog.
It's fucking. It's ridiculous. So these are my pickups, and this will be quick. They got these Carnage buybacks from this series. Remember these, the Carnage USAs?
Holy shit, yeah.
So this is the 2017 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man set. This is numbered, hard numbered. What is it?
Hey, it's
1930.
Queen Goblin.
Mm-hmm. That's your girl. Numbered to 30 cards in existence, and they're all like foil stamped with this spider here. It's like the Spider-Man emblem. They got it for the whole. They just basically reprint the series, but they're limited serial numbers. This is the original, the gold foil signature series. Gail Hamburg, I forget how to say his name. The artist. I found him on Facebook. I'm about to seriously ask him for a commission for a sketch cover. And it'll be the first ever commission I've ever asked for. And then there's the base. But this is for you, John. You got me on a mission. Got the New York, or what is it, the Statue of Liberty buyback. This bad boy. This bad boy is 21 of 30. Yeah, blowing her mind for real. These cards, I don't know. I always loved this series. Like, just these, you know. Then we got the Alamo. That bad boy is numbered 10 of 30. But the last video I did with the trade card stuff, I did with John, and he had the Venom Flows buybacks, and it just, I've been hunting these buybacks ever since. But speaking of John, we just did a trade for this bad boy right here.
Ooh, okay. That's new.
Does that look familiar to you at all?
Yeah, it's Predator Face Carnage from in his
the
series.
Perkins series. Yep. The Mike Perkins artwork. These are all
Mike
hard.
Perkins. That was a cool Carnage, Darkhold Carnage, we'll call him.
It was.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie.
I love
But
that
this number-
series. It was totally a really cool, like Tomb of Dracula vibe, where the good guys chased after the monster, and it was just old school. I loved it. I loved the vibe.
So
And it brought back Man-Wolf, and Man-Wolf was cool.
yeah.
Man,
To answer Eddie's, I kind of like Man Wolf.
Come on.
Man-Wolf was cool.
John Jameson's son is man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Man-Wolf was cool.
To
He was
answer-
even Star God.
Fuck.
He's
But
been
John-
Star God too. Yeah.
John, John, thank you so
John.
much for that trade. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for that
John.
trade. Marvel Silk Collector on Instagram. But a buyback, Eddie. This is what, from 1995? This was the 1995 original card series, and this is from the 2017. It's basically a reprint. Like I said, the only difference is that foil stamp, and they're limited to 30. So that's the only thing, is that stamp on the front.
Damn.
Yeah. But that's pretty much been my pickups. That's been my pickups, man. I've been on the card tip, so I don't give a good goddamn.
That's a cool. Hey, go back to, what is that?
What?
Davy Crockett. Go back to Davy Crockett Carnage.
Oh yeah, like I said, the Alamo.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nope. Forever it is now. Davy Crockett Carnage.
Oh, they're not reprints. They're actually cards from the 90s.
That's
Learn
sweet. I
something
like
new every
that.
day.
The Alamo.
That's
That's
interesting.
hilarious. That's so freaking funny.
John is dropping super intel, and Katie's been putting it on the screen, but I've been missing it. But thank God that
Hi,
he's answering a
Katie.
lot of questions.
I
These
know nothing
basically
about cards.
these things are hard as shit to find. That's what you need to know. Especially
This is
these.
super rare.
The-
Yo, that's American blasphemy right there. You guys are blowing up the Empire State Building? Ay, ay, ay.
We ain't holding back. All right, that's pretty much it. That was, like I said, that's been my pickups besides a few books that you saw. I've been on that trading card tip. I'm actually planning to do
Word to the bird.
word to the
Yo,
bird.
that's actually a term. Like dudes actually say that.
Dude.
For real.
That's weird. But
Yeah.
hey, we're 2 hours and 17 minutes. I feel like we've been on here for a long ass time having some good
Definitely.
conversations
was
about
great.
yeah, man.
Definitely 2 hours, man.
2 hours, 17 minutes.
God, we never shut the fuck up.
Bro, we could go send John a link and he's going to jump on here and we're just going to start showing trading cards that you can't even fathom.
93.
Look at that. It's a package.
Hey, Josh and John. You know what? Y'all get the fuck out of here. Except for
This
Kid.
is
John, I'm sending you a link.
This is just an exemplification of how long I've been shit, bro.
I love it, man. That's a cool card.
There's
Now,
a
does
blue
this not look
fool.
familiar?
Yeah, that's cool.
Does
It
look
looks familiar.
to you guys?
What do you mean? I have it. I don't know what you mean.
No comic cover looks familiar to you?
No, I can't think
of
of.
any time Venom was coming out.
You
of
got
Venom?
it?
Clayton Crane.
I mean,
Crane did that?
Crane did a cover exactly like this.
Oh, well, I've never seen it before. That's sweet.
You've
I want
seen
it now.
before, Back in Black.
back in black. You gotta send that.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, I'll send it. Don't you worry. You
Yeah,
stay
you gotta
tuned
send
long
it.
enough. I will
You
post
show
this
it to
out.
me, baby. Yeah,
Send it straight to my DMs. There we go. I'm trying to.
he gets all fiery. It's funny.
It just shows you the passion is real,
Yeah,
bro.
the passion. He shows he has the fire. This one.
Eddie's got a sealed pack of overpower cards. You're fucking rich, bro.
Overpower?
Oh, my God.
Bro, he talking overpower?
I got them. Yeah,
Oh
there you go.
shit!
Let's
Those
go.
are chase cards from Overpower.
What you want to? Y'all want to talk overpower? All right, we can do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite you to hang out with us for another 2 hours talking about nothing but trading cards. We're going to
Jesus
send
fuck.
random links to random card collectors online and hope that they get on here, and we're just going to get shitty. And Jeb's just going to be so fucking confused the whole time.
And
He wasn't around for this. He wasn't in the mix. It's okay, Jed. Can't have the ups on everything.
no, I just didn't collect cards.
Oh,
Jimmy
I
was just a
started
twinkle
with
in
cards.
his papa's eye.
Jesus, I'm almost 40, so I don't know.
Oh, you got me beat. Here go your
I mean-
boy. You said you like me, so here go your boy.
Yeah, that's sweet. I like Kane. Kane's cool. He
Yeah.
fucking fucked up Dr. Octopus, and he fucked up a lot of guys.
Hang on, here's one that you don't see too often that I really always felt like was so real. I was like, bro, who is this? Where did this come from?
They have some funky ass artwork on some of these cards, but it's
That's
it's
cool
kinda
too.
fun to
Carnage.
appreciate. That's Carnage,
Yeah,
but yeah, looks more like Toxin or something.
looks
Toxin
more
wasn't
like
even around at that time, I don't think.
looks like.
Nope.
You know what it looks like?
97.
Yeah, it looks old.
That's what they say when they see you.
It looks like a certain year.
Yeah, his ass looks old.
Yo. And growing out the beard, and God, there's a lot of gray. Holy shit.
Hey, it's your decision. Every man must live with this. That's not a right decision to make. But
That's
showing
okay.
your age,
Nah,
Dad. You're showing your age.
So
Yeah, dude.
I know nothing.
That real official overpowered shit.
That's the
God,
chase card from that shit.
He's Asian in that one.
Like it's a white guy being possessed by a suit.
He looks Asian.
Maybe he was smoking that Cheech and Chong. But if this don't look familiar to you, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you do, and I don't know how much of a comic fan you really are. But if that don't look familiar,
that shit is true OG shit, man. Trading cards and comics have gone hand in hand, and not a lot of people talk about that enough.
Carnage looks like he has a bush.
oh shit! Bro.
My God, bro, put the whiskey down. What happened? Here you go, Josh. Here you go, Josh. Check it out.
Oh shit!
That's the one right there.
That's the one.
I remember seeing this as a
What is
kid.
that, 94 Flair?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I remember seeing this as a kid and being blown the fuck away. This was the first time this is like, it's a digital recreated art, like the coloring. So this is the early days of digital art. But I just remember this thing, like when I was a kid in 1994, holding this in hand, it looked like it was almost like
real.
You just felt like you were holding something fucking incredible.
Yeah. And those cards are really, really thick too.
And that's why they say size doesn't matter.
That's what she told you, okay? That's what she told you because you couldn't read. But I mean, hey, believe whatever, man. Believe what you want to believe. I feel like
look, you want to talk about the card being thick. Like, look at the size difference. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh shit! Arr.
Yo, here goes one for you right here. Definitely, yeah, thickness, man. Those flares, man. Those flares. Here goes a 95 flare.
Boom.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Get that bitch good for you. I need to learn your tactics, how you do shit when you're setting it down. But yeah.
But I think they have, I'm not sure, John, if you're still there, do they have buybacks of this? I know there's some Flare Ultras that became buybacks in the newer series. I just try and collect the symbiote cards from each series, and that's it. I don't try to go for the whole set.
Man, I was going for everything I could, man. I love Solid Spider. It's always my favorite. You see that Demo Goblin, the Death of. You see, I was just with the shits, bro. You see that Hobgoblin, fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's all good stuff.
If this don't look familiar to you, I don't know where you've been either. That don't look like something
that Green Goblin one in the middle is really good.
Oh yeah,
not bad. Definitely not bad.
Shit. So John, that would mean that potentially there's buybacks of that Venom card. Fuck me. I've seen the Carnage one, where it's like Cletus and the symbiote's crawling up his hand. I've seen that a few times online, but I haven't seen any Venom ones. I don't think.
Speaking of that,
limited to 20. Hell yeah, dude. That dude I shouted out earlier, Norrin Rad. He's a character collector of Silver Surfer. He has the most impressive Silver Surfer collection, probably in the world.
Hearing that. That's a rarity, but we will give him something. Oh man, I think you might got one of these.
Yes, sir. Dude, all them cards have gone up in value, man. Jesus, $250. Yeah, that hurts. These Carnage buybacks I've been getting for like 30, 40 bucks. Literally selling a comic too and then turning it into one of them.
One card?
Yeah. Dude. You gotta watch my trading card video I did. It's nuts. You think the variant game's crazy with comics?
Yo, they haven't seen nothing yet when it comes to the cards.
Well, here's the thing. Sports card collectors are in the millions, and sports card collectors don't give a fuck about none of your comics. But these cards, oh yes, they do. They very much give a fuck about them.
Yo, I used to love this shit. Send me your card and $20, and I'll make it 101 for you.
That whole series, yeah.
How Bishop was like chambering that energy. I always thought this was cool as fuck. Come on, camera.
Oh, I see it. There it is. Yeah, dude, that whole series is worth money now. It's crazy.
Fire.
They're releasing a Marvel Metal inspired Spider-Man set. I think it's coming out March.
Speaking of which, I'm missing 2 from
May?
that.
Sorry. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Crazy.
And I bet you it's Carnage, and I bet you it's Venom. I haven't written down on that receipt, but I bet it. I bet it. I bet it.
I got doubles, baby. I got
What?
doubles. Oh yeah. Like I said, I just want. I guess I'm a character collector when it comes to cards, and I just want after them.
Yeah. See, I never understood this because I don't remember this ever being Doctor Strange. But okay.
You like the
Yes.
rookie cards with the wrong name on it?
Yeah, that's. Do you remember when Dark Reign happened in the 90s with like Ghost Rider and the Midnight Suns?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not.
Or anyways,
Ghost
or
Rider.
not Dark Reign. What the fuck did they call it? Yeah, it was like Dark Reign. Anyways, yeah. See the one in the bottom right? That's Paradox.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this says
That's
Doctor
so
Strange.
he's like a Doctor Strange homunculus type thing.
I thought he was. I thought this was like Doctor Strange's other form.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't. It was like a homunculus.
It says Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I know. And he called himself Strange, but then he also went by Paradox. So Doctor Strange ended up like basically absorbing him back, like fusion. And then Doctor Strange, I think, ended up having to kill himself. And
Now,
then he
this is
came back
something-
as the dude with the glasses.
This is something that they call Skullfire and Flashers. I mean, if you look in the background, there's 2 versions of this. There's one that doesn't say Flasher between his name, but the background's not metal; it's like white.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skullfire's from
Yeah.
X-Men 2099.
An entire
There you go.
series of all the Flashers is big money. And John, that comment right there, I just want to point out. The series, Spider-Man Metal series, got pushed back to April. And the Venom PMGs are going to start out the door at like 2 to 5K for a green one. And that shit breaks my heart, man, because I know this.
That's some Silver Sable? Love
Yeah.
Silver Sable.
But
this,
it's a
this
Flasher. Now,
yeah.
I'm gonna show you what I was just telling him. What I was just saying. Now this is the same card, but it's not a Flasher.
Yeah, that's the base, and then this Flasher's a
See?
parallel.
Yeah,
Yep.
you start at the base and then you get to the Flash.
It's variants.
There you go.
They're like variants.
Nah,
But,
nobody got
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. Yeah.
The Spider-Man series that's coming out, Josh, is based off of this card series, the Marvel Metal. So all of it's going to be Spider-Man related, and it's all going to be in that style. There's going to be Flashers. There's going to be the PMGs, like, and what John just said, a Venom PMG is going to be at least $5,000, like for a super rare one, and that breaks my fucking heart. That shit is going to sell out so fucking fast. You got the Flashers. That's what's up.
Ah, the Puppet Master. Yeah.
I love that. Jeb, you're just on point with any character, you know.
Well, it says his name in the bottom, but I do know what his character
But-
is.
Yeah, like I could tell you knew when you get the whole fuck yeah
Sunfire.
sunspot.
Age of Apocalypse Sunfire.
Yes, Age of
Yep.
Apocalypse. You're absolutely right, my friend. That's official. I
slick.
wish that was a fucking variant cover. It's a flashing.
John, I'm
Yeah,
gonna send you a link. We're going for 2 more hours, all trading cards.
No, we're out of here. We're
Nah,
gonna be out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna end it. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yo,
I can't fucking go without showing my
Can't
board.
go without
That's what I'm
showing the
saying.
BP.
You should be character
Bravo,
collecting
Papa.
him.
I wish I could
Papa.
draw like that. I need to learn how to draw just like this so I can get that commission done. Send it to Jeb, see what Jeb do to it.
Bad things. Very bad
Dude,
things.
there are some insanely crazy Black Panther cards.
What is that?
Is that
Juggernaut.
Onslaught?
Oh, it's Onslaught.
That's
Is that the
Onslaught.
Marvel
This is
versus
the Onslaught
DC or
series.
what's going on? Oh, the Onslaught series. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Onslaught's cool. He came back. He's been back in a few comics.
Yeah, I noticed. Now this, I had beef with my stepbrother at the time. So
Oh, shit.
I guess I gotta try
Ooh.
to find a bunch of these, but he took this card because it was one of my favorite cards, and it was just like out and dropped the shit in the sink.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
is a badass motherfucking cable with the Glock to your face with the glizzy out. What you gonna talk about? You gonna tell police what? You better take another route.
Yeah.
Focus.
So that with the
I just learned
glizzy
how to
out.
do that shit, but yeah, badass cover, bro. I mean, badass motherfucking cord. Goddamn 4K camera.
That's awesome though, because the fact that it is like that's the sentimental value for that card with you, man.
Had beef with his ass, boy, no games. He was like, all right, fuck you, bro. I thought your shit was water. I said, you a bitch. You ain't gonna do that. This nigga walked in that bitch and said, nigga, where you going? They my shit in the sink. Now these are, I don't know if you guys remember these visions, but they
I
like,
have
they're
the
like my
Venom ones.
hoodie. They like pop off. You can like feel it. I wish I could kind of show this.
Is that the like a scratch and sniff?
Nah, they just like
No, it's
pop
like
off.
embossed. It's embossed.
Yeah, they buff off the card.
Oh, it's embossed.
Yeah, like embossed covers.
Yeah, your buzz. Buzz, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I have the Venom
Buzz.
one, and
Bung.
I just any card series that has Venom in it, I have it if it's a base card. The Craven. Yeah, that was a pretty sweet card series.
Visions, baby. Marvel Visions. I used to love it. They just cost so much. They was like fucking $7, $8. I'm like, what the fuck? We got $10.
They do stuff now on ePack where packs of cards for certain series are like $21 a pack. I think that was the most expensive
Damn,
I've heard.
bro.
For a pack of Marvel cards that had 6 cards in it.
Crazy. Crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Waxation.
Those people are on another level of holy shit.
It's the sports card collectors, the guys that have Gem 10 graded Babe Ruth signatures and shit. They're all getting into the Marvel cards, and that's forever changed the Marvel trading card game in my eyes.
Yep, because they driving up the price tags.
Because they got money.
These hats, man. These hats is fucking crazy, bro. A lot of everybody now after
these
Corona,
sports
everybody's
collectors.
collecting. Everybody
these sports collectors, their shit sells for millions. So they'll take a million and just buy every card of a certain character, especially if it's limited to fucking 30. They'll buy all 30, and then bam, them bitches they're astronomical. You know,
and then they just put one out into eBay every once in a while and get a ridiculous price.
And all of us little guys go crazy over it and scream at each other in Facebook groups. Katie's just vibing, but I appreciate you highlighting all the comments.
Yeah, I'm watching the comments.
But yeah, these cards in particular have gone up substantially. So look it up, Jeb. If you get a chance, they're called Royal Foils Fleer Ultra Spider-Man
Negative.
17.
Nah,
I'm not
good.
I'm not even going to say. I'm just.
Nah, I'm good.
But here's the thing: they're called trading cards, and on that note.
No, I'm good. No, I don't want to. Nope. Comics, that's enough.
I don't know.
Trading cards. Like I said, I'll get maybe the Venom rookie card, and I'll call it a day.
Yeah.
That's going up in price. That's expensive.
Yeah. I sent you a text. I don't know if you've seen it a while ago.
Oh, I haven't looked at my phone.
Yeah. They're called retirement fund nowadays. It's nuts. It's nuts, man.
Everyone see that little thing I sent you with
Oh. There it is. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jeb. Thank you, Kate.
Well, everyone see that Dark Ages little preview?
Oh, with Miles? Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, eh?
Yep, you called it. Maybe it'd be in the next issue.
I guess
that's probably it, though. He probably goes back to being regular Miles, though, because I'm pretty sure they killed Carnage and Venom. But
yeah,
I think that's all we're getting. That's the only page we're getting, probably. But it's still a cool page. That'd be a cool second print. Venom Miles.
Yeah.
Just Venom Miles.
It may or may not happen. Who the fuck knows?
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Dude, if they're making Second Prince of issue 6, which was absolute filler, why wouldn't they? At this point.
Yeah, maybe. But Dark Ages, I don't think has got as big a fan base.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be selling too hot.
I've been reading it. I think it's good, but I don't think it's like it's for everyone for sure.
You're the same person that thought the Venom movie was good. Next page.
Yeah, it was amazing actually. It's up there with like the best.
It's up there with
ever.
The first appearance of Humbug. That's what it's up
Oh
there.
my god.
All right, y'all. We're over 2.5 hours. We're gonna go ahead and cut this. I appreciate y'all spending the time. We'll get together for the next one. I'm definitely trying to do another trading card video. I met a Carnage card collector, and I'm gonna reach out to him and try and bring him on because he's got every fucking Carnage card. I just like looking at this stuff and learning about it. Whatever. We also got the original art video, Katie, that I do want to set up now that Kelsey's back in town. He's done with his anniversary, all that jazz. Let's go ahead and end it.
Up a white logo that you were supposed to send me, and that never happened. So don't forgive me.
Well, but oh yes, you are right. I got you. I'm sorry, man. I've barely had time to scratch my ass lately. On that note,
you had 2.5 hours to scratch your ass, young man.
I'm scratching my symbiote urge. I appreciate y'all. See you next time. Good night. Woo!